think if I use my radio voice, they all go running away and try to find.
Happy Sunday, everybody. How's it going? Let's talk America. This is K4CO Radio. That was Joe Knight, the improv guy.
Right. First things first.
Heard right there.
I felt mentally subdued the past 2 weeks, so I'm going to try and go over the top today.
You felt like a subdude?
A subdude,
Nice.
Exactly.
Nice. Okay. So
Now you're starting to get some stuff from me. You're taking words and you're splitting them up and you're putting them back together.
Well,
maybe I'm teaching you something.
Maybe a little bit.
Subliminally. Can you get anything from subliminally?
No,
First
I
of all,
can't.
that's not the.
Is that? That's not even.
That's not it, Joe.
No, Joe.
There we
no.
go. See, there weren't enough of those
not it,
last week.
Joe.
We need more of those. I haven't had any
Yes.
thoughts in a couple weeks. So I need more
That
thoughts.
makes sense. I mean, that's
See,
understandable. Yeah.
I'm analyzing my performance.
Oh, analyze. All right. Okay.
That's what every man does. They analyze their performance.
They do
They want
analyze.
to be
Sarah
top notch,
Duke right
grade
there,
A.
ladies and gentlemen.
I
They want to be
was
top
just-
notch, grade A, top
Already,
performers.
You know, we haven't
Right.
been on for a minute, and it's like
We haven't even
anal right there.
introduced the show.
We don't need to introduce anybody. Let's just go off on this tangent
Josh
right
hasn't
now.
even said what we're doing today.
Let's
or
get Sarah
anything.
going because she was getting going before we
I'm
even started.
totally
Like you were
good.
going.
Josh, Sean, where are we today? What's going on, boys?
This
morning.
now we're getting somewhere.
Happy Sunday.
I'm fired up to play.
I can
Sunday.
tell.
Let's go. Let's go, Sarah.
Well, do you want to introduce the show? Do you
Yeah,
wanna-
hey, why not?
You know,
Welcome. Good
introduce
morning, K4CO Radio Land. It's
Buenos
the
dias.
Josh and Sean Let's Talk America radio show.
Guten
right.
Morgen.
And as you can tell, we've got Joe in the building as he has
Unfortunately, we've got him.
we've got him introduced to the building. And then you got a chance to even hear from our wonderful lady, Sarah.
Oh, now
Hello,
the
Miss-
love's coming.
hello,
This was
Miss
happening in like
Sunshine.
5
Oh,
minutes.
wonderful.
Hello,
Yeah.
Miss Sunshine.
There's
Good to
that
be
deep
here.
voice.
Folks, I
Sean.
am making up for what I said to Sarah.
I
a
would
little bit
appreciate
off.
You chicken.
What'd you say? I missed it.
Oh,
We're not gonna throw that out there. All right, fair enough.
Maybe next show.
Maybe next show.
Maybe.
All right.
Maybe.
And ladies and gentlemen,
Aw, I agree.
we also have the wonderful K4CO Radio Let's Talk America, the producer,
Yes.
Sabino. What's up, man?
what's up, Sab?
Hello, everybody. How you doing?
Oh, we're doing amazing. You sound a little
I think subversive, but
Sleepy.
subversive is not the right
I
word.
think
I just
Michael
drank some green
Myers.
tea.
I just drank some green tea.
Yeah.
and,
Did he? Well, that'll do it.
I'm fired up.
That'll get any man in the mood.
Yeah.
We just found this out that Joe Knight, the improv guy, is a tea guy. Spot a tea.
Spot tea, mate.
Spot
Bloody
tea.
well good. Bloody well good.
And so I guess, well, you do have Sabino. He's a tea guy now, apparently, too. So
I gotta show him the picture of the chamba chai.
you
Yeah.
should. What is this chamba chai? Like, my mom actually loves chai tea. She goes to Starbucks.
She'll fall in love with this stuff. It's addictive. It's got a little bit of sugar. It's got some cinnamon.
Does it have caffeine, though?
Yeah.
Okay, she doesn't really do caffeine. She does the uncaffeinated chai. I didn't even know
I
that was a
shouldn't
thing.
do caffeine,
No, you shouldn't.
but I do it anyway,
do.
just to, give the world my sunshine.
Yeah.
You are my sunshine. My only sunshine.
Speaking of Starbucks and everything like that, did you
Yeah.
guys see that bear that came out?
Yeah,
no
a
one
live-
saw this
a
bear.
live bear?
No, not
There was a
live
bear. Was he in the drive-through getting
Not
coffee?
at all. I mean, that'd be probably more entertaining than this. But Starbucks fans panic because the holiday cup. It's a bear. So the menu, of course, Starbucks around holidays, they have their menu. Seasonal favorites such as the the pumpkin spice latte, peppermint mocha, caramel brulee latte. That's weird.
That sounds sexy.
Sugar cookie latte and iced gingerbread chai. Oh my gosh, this is just gross. Among all the items, the glass Starbucks Barista cold cup.
Barista.
Barista. It's a bear with a beanie.
Oh.
Like a green beanie.
Okay.
And Starbucks and all the news, apparently they bribed all the news outlets, like they always do, to just build the hype of this thing coming out.
Isn't that what you did?
Yes.
Sweet.
It is.
Yeah. Cool.
But it came out maybe November 6th, I want to say.
Okay.
Sold out in hours across the United States.
The bear?
The bear.
The Barista.
Sold out in hours.
The barista.
And
Barista.
people are freaking out now. They're just like, we can't get it. We want it. We want it. It's kind of like the Beanie Baby like craze.
This country never surprises me when it takes anything viral.
Exactly. It's just
Wait
like,
a minute. Here's an idea, though. I have a thought.
oh God.
Oh, good.
We need to get K4CO on the hat, on the green hat of that barista, so we can go viral, baby.
Yeah, that would be cool.
See, you can't plan to go viral. It just kind of happens. Like you
can't write something else's
film this
coattails?
little cat going meow, and suddenly it has millions of views.
You can't write anything else's coattails?
I don't think so.
From a viral standpoint, I think it's just a matter of what catches the public's eye.
Isn't it amazing?
Yeah, and which is weird because I mean, and it's funny you said that about Starbucks because they're in. I don't know if you guys heard they've got like 40 of their locations are striking.
Close. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, even right
Some
now?
are closing around
Oh,
here.
they're
too.
closing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Some around here, I think 10 to 12 in
Okay.
the southern
Okay.
Denver metro area.
So wait, are they
No.
closing because of business is low in those certain stores, or
I don't know.
Okay.
All I saw was the headline.
I do know that some of their workers in 40 of their locations across the country are striking.
What? Because they're not getting paid enough?
Yeah.
I always thought Starbucks, like the whole thing was Starbucks treated their people.
That's what I was thinking
well.
too when I saw the article. I was like, well, and I saw this on the news. I was like, well, I thought this was like one of the most happiest places on earth. And sure enough, it's not.
They're not drinking enough of their own product.
No, not enough
definitely
chai, mocha, whatever combinations you do.
The sugar and the caffeine
Starbucks.
combination should make anybody smile and be,
Yeah.
glasses half full.
True. That pumpkin
Yeah.
spice latte is so delicious.
You're a huge pumpkin spice latte
I am.
person.
I really enjoy it.
Is that a girl thing? Because I've never had it. I've never heard a guy buy it, but it seems like it's a girl delicious type thing.
I don't know if I
That's
can
a good
attest
point,
to
Joe.
that.
Hey,
Boys,
Joe out with the sexist comment right away.
right?
That's a
Like,
question. That's not a comment.
I think boys can also enjoy like a pumpkin pie.
Call in
A
if
pumpkin
you're a
pie
guy
in a
and you
cup,
enjoy
that's
the
delicious.
pumpkin spice stuff.
Yeah, of course. It's like
I was just about to say we probably won't get any
I
calls.
think that tea is working. Sabino is on
I
it.
think you should
now.
probably let them
Yeah.
know the phone number to call in.
Yes, we should.
The veins
would
of this
be helpful.
outfit.
And say it, please. If there's a guy out there
Yes.
that loves pumpkin spice lattes, we
Call
want
in.
to talk to you.
Yeah.
But you can always call or text
Yes.
the show 720-759-7776. If you're watching on YouTube, that information will be scrolling across the bottom throughout this episode, and it'll be on the screen. So
Yes.
call or text. If you do call, you're going to be speaking with our wonderful producer, Sabino. And if it rings a lot, if it rings a lot, just wait.
Yeah.
Sabino will answer.
Yeah,
And
he'll answer.
get you
Absolutely.
over so maybe you can talk on air with us. We really want to know.
Come on, Sabino, get us somebody.
That's right.
Yeah.
And apparently I did kind of just look it up, a generalized thing. They're striking Starbucks employees for staffing levels. That's a shocker.
Is that funny?
Pay and resolution of hundreds of allegations regarding illegal labor practices, including retaliation against union members. Damn. That's crazy. So
Well, they've been in
Starbucks
the
of
news
all
for
places.
at least the last year, if not the last 2 years, for different parts of the country striking.
Yeah.
So,
striking is just kind of a part of the day. I remember when fast food workers were striking for more pay. I'm just like,
huh?
yeah.
When?
Years ago, a few years ago, yeah, when they raising the minimum wage pay and everything like that. Now you can be a manager of like a, McDonald's or something like that and make, I don't know, like almost $25-30 an hour,
Yeah.
something like that. When I was growing up, kind of like fast food was just kind of like your high school job, your, I'm going to school
college,
job.
yeah.
You want to know who is striking? Sarah Duke. She's striking.
Why am I striking?
Right.
I'm
You're
just
striking,
making
apparently.
up. I'm just trying to get points back from before the show started. That's all.
No.
You're not getting them back.
No.
Not at all.
It's done.
Yeah. And Sarah wouldn't strike. She is treated amazingly.
Yeah.
I believe that 100%.
Yeah. She is.
I do enjoy the benefits.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
She gets to benefit from being
It's
up
all
here
about
with
the
the guys.
benefits.
Yeah, I was thinking the same thing. She gets the benefit of sitting here with
The
four
guys.
cool dudes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Exactly. It's
Yeah.
amazing.
Yep.
That sounded really strong.
That sounded very strong right there.
I've always I like you guys. I love you guys. Come
Yeah,
on.
exactly.
You guys are
I
fun.
mean, I think I thought the whole King Super strike was just employee related.
That I believe was.
I think it was Kroger was entering in, right?
Kroger, yeah.
And they were doing the big buyout.
Okay.
So yeah, I think it's every time people merge
Yeah.
and want to buy out, then of course you're usually lowering the employees' pay. So I think when Kroger came in, I believe, don't quote me on this, but when Kroger was coming in to buy King Supers, which I believe is final.
Oh yeah. The one they had a problem with was Albertsons.
Yeah, and then Albertsons,
that one
right?
fell
It's
through.
all right. All these buyouts trying to happen. So
I remember when they did the strike, I went like maybe the first day to King Supers and they were all outside. And one of the girls came up and she was telling me what was going on and blah, 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 blah. I said, okay, can I just go in this time and just make the purchase in? I promise the next time I go grocery shopping, I won't go to King Supers.
There's this thing I have to do every week, which is eat.
Exactly.
So-
Because I was like right there at the, and I needed, so she's like, she said, okay. And I did. I tried to help them out quite a bit, but it's, there's a lot of King Super locations around here. And then the options were either like Sprouts or
like Whole Foods.
Whole paycheck.
whole paycheck.
There we go, big guy.
Right. So it was really difficult to try and help them out, but I think it all worked out. I think they got their resolution.
But that's the thing, though, is I love Kroger. I love their brand. Safeway Select, I'm sorry, sucks. They're horrible.
You know what? I kind of agree with you on that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Safeway's been going down, down,
Yeah.
down, down. Albertsons, I didn't even know there were Albertsons still around.
So I'm from the South, and that was big in the South.
Was it? I thought it was more like a Northwest type thing, but they're
No,
a South
it's
thing.
a Southern thing. Well, yeah, Albertsons is big in the South. It may be in the North, but
Publix is big in the South.
yes,
Big in Florida, I know
yes, yes. So Albertsons is kind of on the same level as like a Kroger, as far as
that. Is it
quality.
really? Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, they were pretty.
I got no complaints with King Supers. I'm an avid shopper, and I think their
Yeah.
stuff is good.
I am too.
No, King Supers is absolutely awesome.
Even their private label stuff is pretty good. Like
The private selection, you mean?
private selection?
That's Safeway. It's private selection.
I thought King
No,
Supers
Supers has private selection ice cream, so I know you're right
Yeah.
there.
Okay.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm wrong about that. But Safeway owns Albertsons, Vaughn's, Pavilions, Cars. I know Cars. Randall's and Tom Thumb, but Kroger owns everything. City Market, which is huge up north.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah.
here's a quiz for you. Where was the first Kroger's built?
Oh, jeez.
Cincinnati,
Oh.
where I'm from.
Really?
Really?
Nice.
The rumor is that the guy who put the first Kroger's there either got a loan or some lady that was living within walking distance did him a super solid, and he said for the rest of your life there will always be a King Supers within walking distance of you.
Oh, nice.
That's the rumor. And the first. Thank you, Sab. This was a moment of serious importance to me, and you just diminished it completely.
Gosh, he had something to say right there, you know?
You did.
It hurts, doesn't it, Joe?
Oh, heck no. What would we do without Sab?
Right. What would we do without that?
Well, we've been talking a lot as guys. I want to bring Sarah to the conversation because Sarah, you love peanut butter, right?
Oh, I do.
I mean, you eat spoonfuls.
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 I
Need more coffee.
Right.
do eat spoonfuls of peanut butter. It's so good.
I actually like peanut butter too, Sarah.
You do?
Yeah, I do.
Okay. You eat spoonfuls of
I,
it?
no spoonfuls.
No spoonfuls. You eat spoonfuls?
Only
Okay.
spoonfuls.
Put some beans in it. I like it.
Yeah, no, I do eat it.
When you were young, did you used to put peanut butter on bread and microwave it for like 10 seconds?
No.
Oh, it's amazing.
That's a good thought. I hadn't even thought
yeah.
of that.
Peanut
It's
butter
nice
on
and
toast,
melted a
but
little
not
bit.
this microwave stuff.
Oh, yeah. Try it. You have to try
But
it.
you
You're
know
going to
what?
text me and say, Josh, You're amazing.
Okay, so that may make some sense because I can tell you that I've had warm toast and peanut butter on it, and where it sort of melted a little
Peanut
bit.
butter melts a
Yeah.
little bit.
Yeah, so now
exactly.
that I think about it, I might have to try that.
Yeah, but so
Yeah.
that's good too. So if you
Okay.
just put it straight into the microwave
Yeah.
and not toast it, then the bread is still a little mushy.
Yeah.
So it's
Nice and
like
soft.
mushy and just deliciousness on it.
yeah.
It's so
that
good.
sounds interesting.
Yep.
Or put some butter, put some cinnamon, just put it straight in the microwave.
Yep.
I think that's our first culinary conversation.
That's
Yeah.
about as far as I go
We
with
should have a
cooking.
culinary corner, like 10 minutes of this show. But this story is for you, Sarah.
Okay.
Because what would you do if you saw this? WLFI TV. They reported on November 5th, not too long ago, officers received calls about a man walking around covered from head to toe in peanut butter. Witnesses were concerned about safety issues for people with peanut butter allergies.
That would not be my first
That's
go-to.
exactly. Wait a minute.
Yeah.
I'd be worried about other
What
things.
would be your first thought?
Is this guy naked and in public covered in peanut butter?
I
They
was.
don't.
I mean, or is this like, is he in his own? Where is he?
Right.
They don't say if he was naked or not. They just say he was covered head to toe in peanut butter.
And just walk on the streets
Yeah.
Some guys will do anything to pick up a girl.
or get licked.
Yeah.
Okay, like, exactly. Well, okay, and full like I'm not thinking women would
welcome
come
for that one.
mob him, but I would. I think all of the if he's walking along like I-25, okay,
Yeah.
or like just even a side
That's where you get the
street
most
here.
exposure.
Right. Didn't
Dun-dun.
like the animals, wild animals can smell that. And so
Yeah.
I would think he'd be mauled by lots of animals. So
Yeah.
I'm more worried about his safety,
safety.
His
not
safety.
other people are worried about others with peanut allergies.
It's
If they
ridiculous.
were downwind, they're
sense.
going to start sneezing and
Right?
breaking into hives.
I would just say, hey kiddo, don't go lick that guy.
Right. Or your animal, your dog. Tell your dog to stay away from that guy.
Right, dogs especially, they
Dogs
love peanut
love
butter. But
peanut
like
butter.
bears are attracted to that stuff, and they can smell it from miles
Would
away.
the barista from Starbucks be attracted to that?
Oh,
Nice.
There you go. Good job.
Point for Joe.
Nice.
That was a
okay.
bad recall, but there's more coming.
Yeah,
Don't
that's
worry, there's more coming.
That's
So
okay.
was this in Colorado, Josh, or where was this?
No. So LWFI TV. I'm not sure.
LW,
That's okay.
LW, or
Was-
WLF?
So was he arrested? I'm curious what the consequence was of
Well,
walking around with peanut butter.
I don't think he can be arrested unless he was without clothes.
But you're still covered.
Well, yeah, but if you're clothed and you just douse yourself in peanut butter, you can't be arrested for that.
Yeah, you can't be arrested for that.
Oh,
His
yeah.
big mistake was not calling Jif first
Right. Oh,
and wearing
exactly.
a hat
Sponsor.
and getting paid $2,000
and
to
a
walk
little
around in peanut
banana
butter.
hammock type of thing. Man,
Ooh, the
that
banana
was-
hammock. I like it.
That is good thinking. Jim.
So did he get arrested? What's the rest of the story?
They didn't. The
didn't?
story.
Yes,
That's what
good.
was so weird about it is that they did not share
That's
what
okay.
happened to this guy. They just shared that officers were involved and people were calling in for the concern
Of the others.
peanut allergies.
Wow.
Not that there's a guy walking around covered
Okay.
up.
Wait a minute. Was it that Jelly Roll guy, that country singer Jelly Roll?
Oh,
Peanut butter and
that's
Jelly Roll?
Hilarious.
Somebody's got to call in and say that's the dumbest joke I've ever heard in my life, Joe. Somebody please call in.
If there's more to the story, if he's coming up to children
Yeah.
and like hugging them and like rubbing his
That's
body
weird.
all over him,
Yeah.
then I would be worried about the peanut allergy. You
Well,
have
hugging
to
a kid is not illegal, but maybe like
Well,
Doing a
Jay.
chicken dance or
Because if
something?
you
What are
have
you
a
doing?
peanut allergy, you have to come into contact with it, right?
Yes.
So you have to eat it, digest it, you
Yeah.
know. So if he's just walking around,
Right, that's
like
what
I
I
don't
was
think
thinking.
most kids are gonna run up and just go hug a stranger or lick a stranger.
Exactly.
So
I
I'm curious
agree.
what he was doing with said peanut butter.
Well, I'm not. I'm luckily I don't have like any real allergies that I know of. But for people that have allergies, would this be an issue? Unless, like you said, you walked up to the guy and just started licking him.
Licking him,
Other
or-
than
yeah.
that, just being around peanut butter, do you get?
I don't think
I
so.
don't
I
know.
think you have to
I think you have
ingest
to be
it.
have to
in
ingest it.
contact. I think
Yeah.
if you touch it and like rub it on you, it still can go into your body though.
Well, that's how
Yeah,
they test
in
you.
your
Isn't it?
pores.
Dermatologists test you by
Right.
putting dots of whatever allergens on your skin.
So if you're walking around, just don't go hug the guy with peanut
Can you
butter.
do that if you forgot to like tan for like a trip or something like that? Just rub peanut butter.
Oh, peanut butter? No, they have spray tan, and
They
they,
have spray
have
tan, okay.
rub-on lotion that is a tanning lotion.
Okay. Either way, I don't like the peanut allergy. I mean, remember back in the day on airplanes, you used to get the honey roasted peanuts.
That's good stuff.
And then
Now
they
their
got
snacks
sued.
suck.
It's because they got sued.
Exactly.
Now it's it was on an airplane. They used to give out peanuts, and this guy had a nut allergy, still ate it, and so now they have a warning saying this product may contain nuts.
Well, it's just
And now
like
they
all
really
those,
don't give out peanuts or any cashews of really any kind on airplanes.
just all those people that go through the drive-through, order a hot cup of coffee. It gets to them hot, and they spill it,
And then they sue,
and then they
won.
sue. Like McDonald's has given hundreds of millions of dollars over that.
Right now they have that warning label on the cup.
They should just serve
this
cold.
Might
Only gonna
be a
serve
hot
cold.
beverage or whatever it says. I know.
Well,
Yeah. Thanks for that peanut story.
You're very welcome.
Yeah.
I thought you'd like that.
Kind of cool peanut butter and my white marshmallow fluff.
Or now are you dreaming of a guy just drenched in peanut butter?
yeah.
And white fluff.
What? Yeah. Wait, it depends on the guy. If I'm being honest.
Ryan Reynolds.
Oh yeah.
She is all about Ryan
She's all
Reynolds.
about, folks, if you don't know, you do now. Sarah is all about Mr. Ryan Reynolds.
I'm in a very
And
happy place
and
right
the
now.
Who else?
Notebook guy.
That's another
Oh,
Ryan.
Ryan Gosling?
Oh,
Ryan
Gosling?
Gosling.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, that's who I meant. Well, no. Ryan Reynolds is who I
Ryan
meant.
Reynolds
Reynolds is
is
up
he's in my top 3 for
Top
sure.
3.
Yeah,
Why?
he's badass. He's sarcastic. He's funny. He's
How is he
good looking.
badass?
He's
Have you seen Deadpool?
Yeah, it's a great movies.
He's so ripped. He's just
okay,
whole
there we
package.
go.
Oh,
No,
boy.
he's the whole thing, and I like Wolverine too.
Oh, Jack.
Hugh Jackman?
Hugh Jackman.
because
Yeah.
he's super sarcastic and good looking and a badass. That's why I like Sean Connery too, for all the same reasons.
Trebek.
Is that your third? Because we have
He
Ryan
has it,
Gosling.
Isn't there a guy
Ryan
named
Gosling
Josh in there
is,
anywhere,
like,
for
top
God's
10.
sakes?
Well,
There's no
You're
famous.
There's a guy
awesome
named Josh in her life. He's like
Yeah.
110.
Right. Smoking hot, dude.
Many
And I don't
Joshes
even
are
like guys
cool
like that.
guys, but there's
Yes.
no like Joshes now.
Josh Hartnett is super cute.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
okay.
And I've never met a bad Josh, and that's a dude. Really, Josh Hartnett's so yummy.
Is he even in anything anymore?
Yeah, I
Yeah,
haven't heard
he
from him.
took a long break, but he's back.
Okay, he is
Is he?
back. All right.
Well, since we are talking about groceries and maybe food and peanut butter, I've got a little food story. And I'm saying this because this is like my favorite chip of all time, ever since I was a little kid, all the way up until now. Doritos. So, PepsiCo, parent company of Doritos and Cheetos, announced it is releasing a colorless version of its snack that contains no artificial dyes. The company plans to launch simply NKD versions of its Puffs and Flaming Hot flavored crunchy Cheetos, as well as Cool Ranch and Nacho Cheese varieties of Doritos. All 4 products are scheduled to arrive on grocery shelves December 1st.
They call it NKD. Why not NCD for no color Doritos?
Yeah, so the bag is going to be actually
The bag's going to be transparent.
almost. It's like, wow, I'm looking at a picture. So the bag is like white, and then it'll have the same logo and everything, and with the chip on it, but it's all about the artificial dye. But now they said they're not going to take away
The taste and the flavor?
The taste is going to stay the same. It's just the look of it.
I was gonna say if they take away the
Yeah.
taste, then it won't be the same.
Yeah.
If they did that for Cheetos, I mean, it's just like it just gets everywhere.
Yeah, I don't
I
know if you
haven't-
guys remember though, but like the Doritos that came in the white and orange bag, they actually had an orange. Like they were orange, they weren't red.
Really?
I remember that
Che-
actually.
Yeah, they were like cheesy, like originally cheese, and then like what happened was that people started putting like nacho cheese in the Doritos, and then they came out with the nacho flavor.
So I'm looking at a picture of
Well,
it,
you know.
and honestly, it looks like regular tortilla chips.
Yeah.
You see a Joe. This
Yeah.
is Doritos, and then that's the new version.
Yeah.
So it looks like just a basic, like if you were to get just a regular tortilla chip, it
looks like
look of it,
Tostitos.
but it's just going to taste like Doritos. Yeah. So
Well, we'll have to try.
I'm very curious when they do stuff like this. Like, we're going to completely change the way it looks, but keep the same taste. What kind of chemicals are included in that?
that's
You don't want to know.
exactly. You don't want to
wanna
know.
know.
You don't want to. Yeah, I think. Matter of fact, I don't know if it's Doritos or not, but there's some other country. There's a particular flavor, artificial ingredient that we put in our chips here that they don't put in other countries.
Add it to
I'm
the
sure.
list.
It's
Exactly.
an additive. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we have a lot.
Yeah.
Even the red dye, like that's one of
Yeah.
the most unhealthy artificial flavors. Trying to get rid of red dye.
Okay, why would you want to eat something where the second part of the phrase is die?
Do you know how many foods have DYE? I see your point. Different dye.
What if your name is
Yeah.
red and you eat a lot of it?
Yeah.
Are you going to die?
You'll probably turn a reddish color
Red
before you die. Yeah.
So it's saying artificial dyes do not provide nutritional value, but often make food look more appealing.
What?
While generally not considered dangerous, the Cleveland Clinic says some studies have linked artificial food dyes, such as Red 40, I think that's the one,
Yes.
to hyperactivity. It also notes Red 40 contains benzene, if I'm saying that correctly,
Yeah.
which has been associated with high cancer rates.
Yes, very much so.
It's really, really bad.
Yeah.
There are
It's
some.
really, really bad.
All for the look, if you think about
Oh,
it.
of course.
yeah.
Of course.
Okay.
That's
Isn't that
why
crazy?
people dye everything.
Yeah.
Anything
You know,
with a
it's-
zine in it in the
Yeah,
ingredient
it's
is
so
bad.
unhealthy for
But
you.
it's
there are
delicious.
some
Joe
having
has
a
had a brain
connection.
aneurysm.
SPF. What are we talking about? SPF
Oh,
stuff.
lotions.
Sun-
Yeah,
Sun
sunscreen.
lotions, they have
Okay.
benzene in it or some kind
That-
of enzyme in it.
That
like,
they do. And a lot of
and it
makeup
absorbs
has it.
into
Yeah.
your skin. So
Yeah.
I stopped using those because it absorbs into your skin. And I think the mineral sunscreen doesn't.
For sure. A lot of makeup. I remember when that was a big deal. Yeah, it's all this additive stuff. My most favorite cereal of all time is Lucky Charms.
Oh, I know that. Yeah.
I absolutely love it. And I brought this up like 2 years ago, and we were in a I think like an interview type of thing. And Kevin, station manager Kevin, he was like, "You know that same ingredient is in furniture polish?"
There is a
I
lot
was
of,
like,
yeah. I've
yes,
heard
like
of
it's
this.
so bad.
It's so
like
bad.
the worst cereal out there, and I
Really?
love it. Oh, yeah.
That would
So
get me to
good.
stop right there.
Oh no, I don't care. I eat Twizzlers. I'll eat Airheads. It's all just
I
delicious.
stopped eating margarine years ago and just went straight to butter. What's it? You look in the ingredients of butter and it's milk.
Yeah.
Cool.
It's actually a whole lot
Right.
safer for you than margarine.
It's
Oh,
going to have
yeah.
cholesterol, but it ain't going to have those chemicals in it.
It's much healthier. But every once in a while, it's like, you know,
So, according to Julia Zampano, who is a Cleveland Clinic dietitian, she says, I recommend minimizing food dyes in your kid's diet. If there's a cancer risk in your family, I would encourage you to be even more vigilant in avoiding artificial dyes. So,
fresh. Yep. Fresh
so if
fruit,
you can,
fresh veggies,
yeah,
of course. It's
yeah,
what we've
yeah.
heard.
Well, let's get rid of this artificial thing altogether. I mean, I think it's hilarious. You go to the grocery store and you see like, lemon candy or something like that. And it says, made with imitation lemon, artificial
Yeah.
lemon. You go to the furniture polish section where it says lemon scent pledge. And it's
Yeah.
like made with real lemon. Things are a little backwards.
Yeah, it
there.
is. Should we be drinking the furniture polish?
Yes.
Maybe.
I'm already eating it.
Your insides
It's a
will
lot,
pull that
right?
out.
It is a lot
Yeah.
safer, a lot healthier
Exactly.
going about that way.
All right, I got something about food.
All right, let's go.
Because, Sarah, you're not a spicy person at all. In fact, we were
Spicy
at the Chili.
personality.
Food, at least.
What?
Spicy personality.
Yeah.
I do.
she
I have
loves the
enough
personalities.
spice. I have enough spice.
Yeah, but not food wise. We were at a chili event last night, and there was this great green chili. I forget who it was, but they won first place. Just amazing. She had a little bit. It's like, no, definitely too much. But this is for you as well. Are you bothered by spicy foods?
Yes.
There we go. Researchers in China have developed an artificial tongue
What?
This is for eating, not for other stuff.
Oh
Sarah
man.
got excited.
She's like, what?
Yeah.
Where can I
Her
get
mind,
one of
like,
those?
let's give her 30 seconds of
Yeah,
silence so she can come back to
Oh,
us.
it's
Exactly.
good. I'm in
She's
there.
like, oh, I'm fine.
An artificial tongue that can detect spice levels in foods. The New York Post reported this. October 29th, right before Halloween.
Yeah.
But get this, I don't understand it. It's a small, transparent square that's placed on the user's tongue and detects spice levels ranging from nothing to beyond levels of painful. It can detect flavors such as ginger, black pepper, horseradish, garlic, onion. It's going to be available to the public. But here's my kind of wonder here. So you put it on your tongue to detect spicy foods. You eat spicy foods and you're like, I don't like that. Like,
Yeah,
should it be like a little, like
think about- I think I-
thing, like a chlorine, like little
Yeah.
dip, and just like, oh, I shouldn't eat this.
Or
That thing's gonna go viral.
Yeah.
That's what my
Exactly.
finger is for. One of the many uses.
Backdoor girl.
Oh,
wow.
Joe.
Wow.
Wow.
No,
Yes, Joe.
Yes.
To your point, Josh. No, truly, like
I love how she said that. Say that again, would
no,
you? Come
no.
on, man
Dude,
up,
seriously,
man up.
on air.
That hasn't stopped you before.
I don't think I'm gonna go that direction. Why wouldn't you just use like your own tongue or your own finger to test it?
That's my
Like-
point exactly.
Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Why do you need a tester?
That was what I was thinking.
Yes, it's
That
what I
was
did
what-
last night.
right.
I took a tiny little thing, but I legitly did use a spoon or whatever you handed me.
Yeah.
And like you can tell real quick on your own tongue.
Exactly.
This is going to be too spicy.
Or is this something your partner would
Yeah,
use?
right.
Like, let me put this square on, baby. The levels say it's too hot for you.
Right.
Sure. Do you want to be my? If you want to be my tester, which you kind of are,
I'll
honestly.
be your tester. Yeah, I
kind of
love
are.
spicy food.
Oh, I know.
So,
but
yeah.
even like
Hey.
when you say it's weak spice, it's still
It's still
usually
too much for me.
I want to
spicy.
know how much money they spent on creating this device.
I want to know who the donors
Yeah.
were.
$8 gazillion to create this. Like,
And
but
where
ain't
was
the
this?
first time. a
Where was this in
government has
China?
been-
China, yeah.
Okay.
And that's one of the main reasons I want to be like an uber
Okay.
billionaire, so I can invest in just stupid, weird
Stupid
things.
stuff.
You know? It'd be great.
You know what? I'm just gonna make up a bunch of stuff and say, Josh, I need $10,000 for this. I
Hey,
need $5,000
if
for this.
I win the lottery, like $1 billion or something like that, I will fund it. Well, if it's a good idea and if it's stupid enough,
You know what? I can assure you 100%. I'm not gonna come to you with a stupid idea.
it'll be
Except in this room,
a brilliant idea.
it'll be a brilliant. It'll be a well thought out idea.
See, that's what I want to hear.
Yeah.
That's what I want to hear. It's all about the money too.
It'll be like, I don't know. I had an idea, but I'm not gonna go there.
no,
No, I'm not gonna
wow,
go there.
Joe is silenced.
Yeah.
All right.
Silence myself.
Okay.
Speaking of the lottery, go
No.
ahead. I was going to say, speaking of the lottery, you guys know that there was a winner of the $980 million mega
What? Yesterday?
Winner, winner, chicken dinner.
'Cause I
Friday.
think they had a
Friday.
Oh, okay.
Mega Millions player.
Powerball.
Powerball.
So there's Powerball and there's Mega Millions.
Yeah,
Oh, okay,
this is
sorry.
Mega Millions.
Okay.
So Mega Millions player in Georgia won the $980 million jackpot on Friday, overcoming abysmal odds to win the huge prize. The numbers selected were 1, 8, 11, 12, 57 with a gold mega ball of 7. Of course.
Congratulations.
The winner overcame Mega Millions' astronomical odds of 1 in 290.5 million by matching all 6 numbers.
What city was this person?
They just say Georgia. They did not say.
They didn't say, okay.
Yeah, they didn't say exactly
Georgia.
where. And so we're in
Someone
Georgia.
has to win. You know, there's
Somebody's got to
billions
eventually.
of people out there. So
Yeah.
What's weird is Colorado is usually not on that map of winners.
I
Just
think
sad.
that's rigged too. If you ask me.
Well, like the McDonald's monopoly. It's just like when they
Yeah.
finally found out, you guys
Yeah.
are just rigging all
Rigging
of this.
and stuff. Yeah. I think it's
I love how Monopoly's back at McDonald's.
Like,
After
is
the
it-
whole like documentary
Yeah.
of like this was all rigged.
like.
I didn't even
Do you
see
think
it.
you'd
No.
ever catch somebody in like Beverly Hills, California, winning the lotto?
It'd be hilarious.
Let's get a list of all the richest zip codes in the country. Oh, that one won. That one won.
Right. Yeah.
Hey,
that's
we have a
funny.
new winner of
have
Mega
a-
Millions,
yeah.
Elon Musk.
Former billionaire just won the
Making him the
He
new
will be the
trillionaire.
world's first trillionaire.
trillionaire. After
You know
this.
he got.
Right.
I think they did approve his new agreement with Tesla. If he meets certain goals over I don't know how many years, they will pay him $1 trillion.
That's ridiculous. I mean,
And
guys.
the dude will keep working.
So let me ask you guys something. I mean, $1 trillion. I mean, at this point, what do you do with 1 trillion? I mean,
I agree.
you know, is there such a thing as too much money? Possibly.
God,
Yeah, I mean, even if I like sat there with like 9,000 checkbooks and wrote
Yeah.
checks to charities, it would take me the rest of my life to do it, 40
Yeah.
hours a week.
And I'm
It
like,
just would.
when you worked so hard to get so much money, I'm like, what do? You can't spend it all. So, yeah, I don't know.
Well, if you think about it, so I actually did the math. How much? So like $1 million. If I gave myself like 50,000, this is no interest, no anything
Right.
like that, just flat out $50,000. A year.
Yeah,
I mean, that's 20 freaking years.
yeah.
That I can live off of $1 million, and people are making like hundreds of millions of
Right,
dollars. Like,
right.
yeah, what do you do with that?
Yeah.
Then that's why I want to invest in stupid, fun ideas.
You cover yourself in peanut butter, get it all in
Yes.
cash, and you roll around.
Yeah, exactly. I like it.
That's
It'll
my
go viral.
suggestion.
Hey, Sabino, go buy a lot
Sir,
of peanut butter.
We have a text from the phone, sir.
Ooh.
We
Yes.
have a text.
We've got a
from the
text.
phone.
Thank you.
It is from Yelping Yelper.
Yelping
I don't know
Yelper.
who
If
that is.
America had a Yelp rating, what would you give it, and what would your review say?
If what had a Yelp rating?
America. If
America.
had
That's a
Yelp-
good one.
Out of how many stars?
America had a Yelp rating.
It's a good question. Yelping
Yelping
Yelper.
Yelper.
And this
That's a
is 1
very
out
good
of
question.
5. Is that right?
1 out of
Yelp?
5
Gotta
stars.
be, yeah, 1 out of 5 stars.
If America
-2.
Wow.
I'm
Damn.
just kidding. I'm being the devil's advocate.
She's pissed because she didn't wake up and roll herself in
Let's
peanut
see.
butter this morning. and
I
come to
know.
work.
It's now. I'm a food person. I love. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess we're talking about just the country as a whole, no particular
No,
points
avenue. There's so many different
because there's so many
avenues
different
of
avenues. But
a country. I mean, politics, yeah, -2 maybe.
yeah,
But just
you know what? For me at least, because of the whole, and Josh and I talk about this all the time about the politics thing, but because of the politics thing, and it's so prevalent, and it's just so. For me, I'm not a big politics person. Anybody that knows me knows I'm not, and it's such a. It seems like we talk about this every daggum time. I'd have to give us about 3.
3, if you judge it just solely based on politics.
No, because of politics.
Right.
I mean, I like it, but because of the nastiness in politics, I'm giving us a low number.
So without politics, you'd probably give it a 5.
I give us.
That's what you're saying.
I mean, considering if you compare us to other countries and the stuff we're able to do, some of the freedoms that we have, and I mean, you and some of the other countries that the conditions that people are living in, I had to say we give it a 5. But if we're talking about everything, just the country and everything that involves it, I have to say maybe a 3.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead, sir.
Me, I'd say all around 5. I mean, I hate the politics. I mean, well, because I want to go back to when I grew up.
Right.
People talked about issues.
Yeah.
They didn't identify with who they voted for or what party they're with or anything. They talked about, oh, what about this issue? What about that issue? But outside of that, I love it here.
Yeah.
I absolutely. I've traveled all over with my dad, all over Europe and different places. And what's funny is that you realize people are the same.
yeah.
We're all kind of the same,
We are,
just living
really.
in a different
Yeah.
place. But here is one place. There's quite a few others now that, people caught on to the whole freedom thing where you can make something of yourself.
Yeah.
You can have an idea. You can go out and, have a dream that you build. And
make it
do
happen.
Yeah, make it happen.
Yeah.
Exactly. So,
Yeah.
I mean, I'm all about that.
What about you guys, Sara Joe?
You said what?
I'm amazed that you're at a 5. I think I'm just blown away that I'm actually going to be more pessimistic than you are.
Usually I'm the pessimist.
Yeah, I'm always like the optimist in this. I would not give it a 5 because that means no room for improvement. That's perfection. And I couldn't do that. I'm more in the camp of Sean. So it's like probably between a 3 and 3.5, somewhere in
Okay.
there. Because I'm looking at crime, education, poverty levels, health, politics, all the whole shebang.
Yeah.
So I got to travel with my dad too through Southeast Asia, and we went to Nepal. I highly recommend people travel if you have the means, the time,
Internationally.
etc.
Okay.
Like just to travel. And they have next to nothing
Yeah.
in that country. And they were the happiest kids I've met on planet Earth. You know, at 18,000 feet, they're kicking a soccer ball and they have a
Yeah.
coat on their back and they
No
eat.
social media.
Right?
Thank
and it
you.
was so
Look at me
simplistic.
started.
Well, that was like
And so
America before the
amazing.
internet.
Yeah.
Well,
Go out and kick a
social
ball.
media.
true. So they
Play
have,
with a stick.
Yeah.
so everyone comes here for the freedom, right? You hear it over and over and over. People want to be free.
Right.
But then you see these Nepalese kids and they are completely free.
Yeah.
They have nothing that's holding them back from being just it's a simplistic purity of their own individual freedom. So I do in comparison to other, do we have it better than a lot? Absolutely. And could we improve? Yes, I think so.
And the other thing I was thinking of while you were talking about that, Sarah, and because we knew of a time here in the country when we didn't have a lot of this insane, crazy stuff. Like you did. Yeah, it's funny you say go play with a stick. Honestly, when I was little,
Yeah.
I can consciously remember a time we didn't have internet.
Yep.
Didn't have Facebook, no social media,
cell
no
phones.
dating apps, no Instagram, nothing like this.
And your parents said, "Get out."
Yes.
Me and my brother, we were in Louisiana. We went outside and had a ball. It was not like life was about to die. I mean, people operated. People actually talked to people.
Right?
Yes.
It wasn't
Completely.
crazy.
And I
You
remember
knew your neighbors.
Yeah.
Yes.
What a concept.
Yeah.
And I remember Mom coming out on the front porch screaming my name.
Yeah.
Get in the house when it's dark out. Like,
Yeah.
I'm playing.
Right.
Yeah.
What do you think, Joe?
4.5. No
Okay.
entity, no country, no human being is perfect. There's always room for improvement.
Yeah.
But I'm a glasses half full, especially about this country. I love this country.
All right, I'm going to change mine to like 4.8 for a little bit of improvement.
I know. I was like,
We have
that's
some
it.
improvement to do. Yes.
Everybody's got improvement to do.
Well,
It's just the
of
way-
course.
Even
We have,
Ted has to improve.
Come here, baby.
Yeah. Ted,
You
say
know,
something, Ted.
Snuggie.
I've got dog baby family.
Oh, see?
See,
He's
that's
super
that's his
optimistic.
view right
He
there.
loves,
Thank you,
loves
Ted.
our
Way to go,
American
Ted.
family.
Thank you,
Good
Ted.
Way to
job,
go, Ted.
Teddy.
Okay, sir, we have another one.
Oh,
Nice.
thank
Where's
you,
this from?
listeners. Thank you.
Yeah.
This one is from Deer in Lights. That's all it says.
Deer and lights. We've got some
Okay.
Like
interesting.
deer
Enlighten us,
headlights or
dear.
something?
Headlights.
Dear,
I love it.
enlighten us.
Okay,
Yes.
It says, if the states had personalities, which one would be the drama queen?
Ooh, that's a very good
easy.
The
question.
states.
That's
I mean,
easy
okay.
right there.
I got
Queen?
my idea.
right.
It's yes.
Ladies and gentlemen, Joe Nye, the improv guy.
Oh, by far, California.
I was just about to say
Yeah.
the same.
I almost
so
would go
easy.
New York.
Oh, that's actually not
yeah,
a bad
but
way to
Manhattan.
think.
I'd say Manhattan, but the whole state of California.
I love San Diego. It's hard to do that. But yeah, I mean, you have Hollywood. Come on, but New York is up there.
Well, you know what? Here's the thing. So I've been to parts of New York, like upstate New York, and it was weird because when I work with another company where I cover the entire state of New York. It's so funny the disconnect between New York City or the surrounding areas, and then when you get away from New York City, like I was in Syracuse, Rochester. The people, the atmosphere is completely different. You would be shocked. You're like, am I in the state of New York? Because you just think of New York City and,
Right.
How
blah,
long
blah,
ago
blah.
was this?
This was around 2009.
Okay.
Yeah, there's very rural and
Yeah,
urban
that's
areas of New
there's
York.
some very
So,
rural
of
areas.
course, if you get
Yeah.
away from it, maybe
Yeah.
okay. So maybe not the state, but even California is the same.
That's true.
You know, you go in areas you don't really know you're in.
I got a question for that same listener.
So
text
do I.
text in, and let us know your pick of who's the most
Yes.
trauma
Yes.
in this
Yes.
room.
Oh, in this room?
In this,
I like
in this
it.
room, including Sab. Go ahead. I'm
that's a
dying
good-
to hear this.
Yes.
But then also text us what you think, what state you think is the biggest
Absolutely.
drama
We want to
queen.
hear your thoughts.
I agree with Joe. I was going to say California. I'm pretty sure Josh, what was your pick?
Oh, it was California.
Yeah.
By far.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely. Gotta love it right there. I mean, don't get me wrong. I love the beaches. I love visiting out there and everything like that. But no. I
Well,
would not.
where's the home of drama and acting and stuff like that? It's California anyway.
Very true.
Here's something. Most people don't know this, but Jacksonville, Florida was the original Hollywood.
Really?
Oh, I didn't know
If
that.
you look at the, I can't remember the name of the movie, but yes, it was the original Hollywood. If you look at a lot of the old black and whites that are outside, sandy, it looks like Florida. And then they were more, the artists were a lot more liberal minded, and Jacksonville being, South was more conservative minded. So the liberals, this is a rumor from what I heard, decided to go somewhere else. So they chose Hollywood.
I can't believe this, but you're right.
Wow.
For the first time in my life, ladies and gentlemen, I have been right.
Yeah.
Thank you for declaring that.
Wow. I so had to check you. 'Cause-
Well, I lived in Jacksonville for almost 16
that's
years.
Awesome. I never knew that was the original Hollywood. Cool.
Creature from the Black Lagoon. That was the movie. If you look at it, you can. And if you lived in Jacksonville for sure, you can recognize the waterways in the plants and stuff like that.
Cool.
I just remember the Blue Lagoon. That was a saucy movie.
I remember that too.
Exactly.
Brooke Shields.
Yeah,
That's
Brooke
a pretty
Shields.
girl.
Exactly.
I do
That is a
remember that
pretty
movie.
girl. Still
Yeah.
pretty.
Yeah.
Oh wow, somebody's really listening. Now there's one from Monster Down Under.
Cool name,
Yes,
Monster.
love it.
All
I-
right.
these
Right,
guys
you
are
got a
unique.
cool name, dude.
Yeah, I love these
He's got to be a
guys.
dude.
I guess we were talking about Swamp Thing or whatever, but it says, "Is water wet or is it just making everything else wet?"
Is water wet
it's
or is it just
make-
making everything else wet?
Can we say both?
Monster from Down Under.
I love the name.
That is a
Yeah.
cool name.
Is water wet or is it making everything else wet?
Well, I have to say.
Does
the-
water know it's wet?
Well, yeah, I mean,
What?
I'd have to say water is definitely wet because one of the things that my dad used to talk about, he used to say, he used to say, Sean, you can't have the water without the wet.
You can't have the chicken without the egg.
You can't have the water without
Wax
the wet.
on, wax
So you can, it's like complaining about being wet. Wait, let me make sure I get this right.
Water doesn't complain about being wet.
Yeah.
Is what
I think that's
probably-
what it was. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he was like, you can't have the water without being wet, without the wet. So, Sarah, why am I looking at? I'm not going to look at it.
Oh, tell us what's on your mind.
No. You can
On.
be, so you can be wet without it being water.
That's all that was
Wow,
going
that-
through your mind right
wow.
there. There's that smile.
Water, I think, is wet, and water can make things wet. So that's my 2 cents on that.
All right.
subject.
It's so
Yes.
philosophical.
Philosophical. That is me.
Philosophical.
Yes. Keep it coming in. Throw
Keep it coming in.
throw on the.
We like these questions.
Yeah,
thank
keep
you,
it coming.
listeners.
This is
Yeah,
awesome.
this
It's
is a
very
great question.
intriguing.
We
Throw out
love the
the
interaction, exactly. 720-759-7776. And if you're watching on YouTube, you can also comment.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
As
Okay,
well.
From Senior 69. It says, "Why do we hit the remote harder when the batteries are dying?"
Oh, because we're pissed.
Yeah,
That's a good question.
That's an easy one right there. We're pissed off.
Oh, yeah. It's
We
a.
want technology to work.
Yeah.
God, you mean I got to get up off my couch
Right,
and walk
exactly.
3 whole feet?
because
Let's stretch it 10 to 15 feet to hit a button to change the channel. That sucks.
Well, and again,
Senior
But
69.
remember the days where
I
it's
was
like,
just about to say that, Josh.
that was your remote? Hey,
Yeah.
kid,
Yes.
go change the channel.
I was the
Oh.
youngest.
I
was
Guess
that
who
kid.
got
What?
that
That's
duty.
Yeah.
I was going a different direction.
You
up with
always
the
go in a
bunny-
different direction.
With the bunny ears, you go up and whack the TV.
That's just to
Yeah.
make it work.
Well,
not to change the channel.
Well, same thing with the remote. You're trying to get it to work.
True. Everybody smacks their remote when
You're
it's...
trying to
I
get all
treat my
the use out
remote
of
with
the battery.
respect. Thank you very much.
No, you don't.
I tell you what I've done with the batteries in my remote, because when we're slapping the remote, we're trying to get every possible source out of the battery.
Exactly.
I've opened my remote and spun the batteries a few times.
works.
It
It
works.
works.
Have
I
you
do
guys
too.
done that?
Oh yeah,
It
and I
works.
swap
You
the
remove
position
them,
of
you
it.
put them back in.
Yeah, just to get a
Give
little
those
bit more
batteries a
juice
little
out
bit
of
of a
it.
break and a little
Yeah.
turn for turn for the burn.
It's nothing to,
Yeah.
You always want your batteries to work for your contraptions.
Moving
Always.
on. Moving on.
You guys
Moving
did
on.
that. That's for the
love it.
remote.
Moving on.
I love it.
Well, I do have a story since we were talking about the rating our country that would probably give a reason why we said 3s and 4s. So
10.
10. Here's a little deal here, a little story. The U.S. to become the most expensive country to raise a family over the next decade.
I can see that.
The Global Family Inflation Index said by 2035, that is not far.
No.
It will cost more than $82,000 a year to raise a family in the U.S.
What
Of how
size of
many?
family?
I think it's
Probably a family of four.
family
is
of four.
Usually what
Family of four.
The stats are.
Family of
Yeah.
four.
Yeah.
with child care is one of the main costs that could make the U.S. the most expensive country to raise a family globally. Today that number is just under $56,000.
Can
For
we
sure,
all agree
but
that
it's-
4 is too much? Unless maybe you like make a lot of money, like 4 kids. I mean, back in the boomer time, it was like 6 kids, 7
Yeah.
kids.
Well,
That was the norm.
Well, I doubt my brothers are listening. One's got 4 beautiful girls, but they're all older. The youngest is in grad school. You're laughing at my 4 beautiful nieces, you
I'm
little,
sure there's
you little
another
person,
text
you.
coming in.
Yes,
And then my other brother did have 5 kids, and I tell you, love them all to death. Love them to death. But you got to talk about a financial burden.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it is.
exactly.
I don't know if everyone needs to decide if number one, you want to have children, and number two, how many. But
Right.
yes, the financial burden for sure. I have one, and it's expensive.
Okay,
It really is, especially with daycare and education. I mean, elementary school is now, if the kiddo is in private school, it's as much as college was. Back.
I'll take this.
And-
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. It's just everything is rising with housing, food, just across the board.
I'll take this a step further because I have thought about this a gazillion times. The state of the world, is it good, bad, ugly, and indifferent? Think about that when having kids 20, 30 years down the road. And with artificial intelligence, will the child have value in terms of having a job 20, 30 years from now? Does that go into people's consideration of having kids? Because
Yes.
Yeah.
I think people will always have a job. It adapts, and I mean 99% of Colorado is small business. AI is not really kind of touching that in my mind, but in my mind it's just like, can you afford one? Can you afford 2? If you can't afford them, don't have them. Type thing.
Yeah, I agree. I think not only just in general, but I think you do a disservice to the kid when you can't afford having the kid, if that makes sense what I'm saying. Like if you can't afford to have 1 or 2 kids, or however many, I think you kind of doing a disservice to the kid if you can't afford the basic things for the kid.
does anyone ever feel like they've heard that number before? They're like maybe 20 years ago, they said like it's going to cost $60,000 a year, and it didn't end up being that much. And people always find ways to cut corners and
Right.
survive and raise their kids and
Yeah.
all that other stuff.
Yeah.
It just
I mean,
seems
how
like
can
a
you truly
BS.
predict 10 years down the
can't.
line?
I mean, Social Security is supposed to be gone completely by 2037.
I've heard that since I was a kid.
Yeah.
I mean, my parents said, yeah, we have Social Security. You're not going to have it. It's
heard
been
that.
bankrupt forever. We still have a post office that's been bankrupt forever.
I saw that they lose $9 billion a year.
Yeah,
Post
something
office.
like that. Mm-hmm. Exactly.
I think we as humans are very adaptable.
Very much so.
And so when you've already seen the shift in the paradigm, right? The paradigm shift, sorry, is when you have things that are more expensive. You have these kids that are getting out of school, and you have a whole bunch of kids that go and rent an apartment together. Or a lot of kids are moving back home just to save money for X amount of time. Instead of hiring a babysitter, you have family. So a lot of people are getting family back in touch is what I see a lot of. I don't think it's necessarily a good, bad, or indifferent, right? It's just you have to change with the times. If you can't afford it, you have to be able to adapt.
I wonder if more kids that are graduating college are going to go out and be entrepreneurs because they feel there's not going to be opportunities for them. And I hope they do.
Yeah, me too.
That will help. You out, come out and become an entrepreneur. Even if you're living at home,
Yeah.
you're still going to mature and grow up fairly quickly because you're going to fail. You're going to mess up. You're going to be punched in the gut. It's just the life of being an entrepreneur. But I wonder if they will. And I wonder if more will start not going to college completely.
I think it's more
just
in the trades.
right out of high
is what
school,
we're seeing.
living at home. Because if I could take myself back to that day, I probably would have gone to college, but I would have started my own company after college and lived at home and made those mistakes and not have to pay rent.
Yeah,
stuff
I
like
mean,
that.
to your point, the trades has been made a
Trades are-
huge shift in
Yeah,
our lifetime.
yeah.
You know, I think
Oh
we've
my
talked about
gosh.
this before. That
Yeah.
you know, you go to school and then it's not. Are you going to college? It's of course you're going to college. Here are the options. Like
Right.
here's your 4-year thing, 2-year thing, whatever you're going to do. But I mean, trades have a huge shift now
They
in
are
today's world.
so valuable
They are. I mean,
to this country.
Epic Campus is now in its 3rd year,
Mm-hmm.
and they are the Inglewood. So these kiddos that are in high school in Littleton, Inglewood, and Sheridan
Learn
now
trades.
go to trade school. So they go to
Good.
Epic Campus
In
for
high school.
for 3 in high school. So you're learning your trade, and a lot of times they get hired right out of high school to
Well-
be an engineer, whatever, and go make 6
Yeah.
figures right out of the gate. And it's so badly needed, which is
They're not going to have that freaking debt.
exactly,
And they're going to be making more money by the time they're 21
Right.
than 90% of kids that are going to go to a 5-year college. It's not a 4-year college, it's a 5-year college.
And not to diminish college, because some kids that is the right choice, or adults, or wherever you want to go. But it's nice that you have more of this versatility and the choice that we didn't have.
Yeah. As I will say, as someone that went to college, and when I started out, the mindset was back then: you go to college, then you get the job and all that. I can 100% tell you, even if I had kids now, I would tell them, I wouldn't tell them that not to go to college, but I would not say you got to go to college. It is not necessary. I think honestly, could be somewhat of a waste of money. Depends on what you go to college for. I think there are certain majors
Yes.
that, like, say for instance, maybe pre-med, some type
gotta
of
go to
that
college.
I do understand.
Lawyer.
But you got nowadays, like when you're talking about the debt thing, like you go to school and let's say you're an art major, not knocking art majors.
It's a good way to throw away a salary.
Right, but let's say you're an art major and you go to a college now. You're spending thousands of dollars to get a degree for being an art major, and when you come out, I don't know too many jobs that are gonna, being an art.
Well, true. Unless you're like art history. Hey, guys, unless you're really like specific, like
Yeah.
you want to work in
Yeah.
a museum, or
Right.
you know you're going to go work in an art
Right.
gallery.
Right.
Like if that really is your
Yeah.
passion, go for it. To your point, yeah, weigh
Mm-hmm.
it. Is it really worth going to a 4-year college and getting a degree or getting an internship somewhere? So it's just nice to have choices and people that are supporting that now. Right. I think
Yeah.
that's been a big shift in 30-ish years, that it's like, hey, you want to be an engineer? We have this roadmap for you. And so it's so interesting if you go and get 4.5 GPA from an Ivy League school and you go and apply to be an electrician. They're like, yeah, thanks. No, thanks.
Right.
We're going to get someone that's gone through the trades for the last 2-3 years and has this expertise.
I got a buddy that did something really cool. He has a son that's college age. He said, you have a choice. You can go to college, $25,000 per year, or I'll give you $25,000 to start your own company.
Yeah, I
And
heard
you
of
make
that.
the choice.
That's actually
I
I
like
hope
that.
there's,
I like
I hope
that.
there's
Yeah.
some mentoring with that.
Yeah, oh, he's
Because
a
if you give
smart
a
guy.
17-year-old,
He's a smart guy. You
well,
can call him an entrepreneur's businessman, so he can guide his son and
Yeah.
stuff
well,
like that.
Yeah.
exactly. Because I was very young. I wasn't even 17 yet when I started college, and I was young. So
Yeah.
if someone handed me 25 grand, I mean, that would have
Some
not
people
gone
I
are
probably
like-
would have said yes, give me the 25
Yeah.
and blown it on something.
Right, exactly. So, but that's why you still need like that educational mentoring apprentice something
Yeah.
to kind of help guide you.
You do. But
Yes.
in today's world, it's just like if you go to college, you got to be able to have a job to pay for that college. This
That's the
whole
thing.
like, if I had a kid and they were just like, I want to, graduate in art, I'm gonna be like, dude, I'm not paying for that.
Yeah.
Like, sorry, you're not gonna come out of college like $100 grand in debt, and I'm gonna pay
That's
my
my
way
point.
out of
Yeah.
debt.
Yeah.
But it also reminds me of just like we were talking about the old days before the internet, before everything. There was a time in America when one person could have a job and support a house,
An entire
and
house.
a family,
That's true.
and everything like that. And the other person, the other spouse, would be a stay-at-home person for the kids, for the house, and everything. And talking about that, did you know Las Vegas just had their 35th annual housekeeping Olympics?
What? That's a thing.
That's a thing.
What?
I won.
In
Just want to let
Vegas,
you know
of
I
all
was first
places?
place. I won.
You won?
I won. I was the best.
Housekeeping
No, Joe,
Olympics.
To your point though about the
So,
not paying for an art degree, I would, but I would tell them you are required to start your own business in the art world somehow, some way. So if you can do that, I will pay for your college. So there would have to be some kind of
Maybe their business is I'm going to paint these things and then sell them.
whatever.
Right, exactly.
Whatever.
Doesn't work out a lot.
You can't put that.
Paint
No,
a
it
house.
wouldn't work.
Paint people with peanut butter.
Or like my father always said, hedge your bets. Have a job that pays for your passion.
Yeah.
And if your passion becomes your job, great. If it doesn't, you still have a good job.
Right. It's like you never work a day in your life.
Exactly.
Type of thing. It's true. Love what you do.
The trade thing is big.
It is.
I've got some buddies that do like electrician, plumbers, easily making six figures.
After just a couple years.
Yeah, within it, because and it's going to get even worse as we get more automated with AI. And now because AI can't fix your plumbing, so somebody's got to do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so now, and not only are they making money, but they're so booked. Like because everybody, there's not a lot of people that want to do trades, and I think a lot of it has to do, especially with the use of today. Not knocking them, but they the social media thing that has taken effect. The trades are not a attractive thing to do. You know what I mean? As far as being an electrician, as far as being a plumber, as far as being whatever the case may be. But the people that are in it, they're making a crap ton of money.
Yeah, I know a lot
Exactly.
of people that love it.
If you become a billionaire, I'm going to create a video game that focuses on the trades. The hero and heroine are electricians and plumbers. That's how we'll sell it.
Yeah.
Come on, you got to win. You got to win. You got to win. You got to win.
You want to make a video game about electricians?
Plumbers,
Or a video
HVAC
game
people.
that focuses on housekeeping because
Yeah.
they
What
have an
is
Olympics.
housekeeping? Explain this.
So
Yeah.
it just happened in Vegas. It's the 35th annual. So it's been around for 35 years, and I've never heard of this thing.
Wow.
So
Me neither.
it underscores a role, like it showcases people expertise, precision, speed, and teamwork. Events include bed making, vacuum races, mop relays, buffer pad toss.
Only
I
in
can't
Vegas.
make this shit up. It's awesome. Serves both as a competition and a celebration to spotlight the essential workers behind hospitality and healthcare environments. The competition garners a festive atmosphere with crowd-pleasing contests and spirited team dance performances. This is absolutely awesome. I want to go to Vegas just to see this.
I'm surprised that it's in Vegas. Do you guys think that's
Anything's in
weird
Vegas.
that anything is it?
Where would be better?
I don't know.
know.
Just
Where would be
some more like Midwest, Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Maybe even the South. I mean, just Vegas.
What's the dirtiest city in the lower
That's true.
48?
Like city of
Vegas.
sin, and you can gamble on all these different teams.
Frisco.
Oh, he has the commercial vacuum. I'm betting on him.
I'll tell you what though, I'd get my boys and they're like, I don't drink, but let's go out there and get some lounge chairs, sit there and drink and have a
And
good
watch
time.
it. It would be interesting to see them vacuum races.
Think about this, the vacuum thing. I remember when I was a kid, my dad got visited. Remember those door-to-door vacuum
Yeah,
salesmen?
oh, yeah.
Where it was like the 50s classic car of a vacuum.
Yeah, they were
Yeah.
heavy.
Metal heavy, but nothing would destroy them. They
Yeah.
sucked like nothing else.
It sucked the whole house up.
It was amazing. And now it's just like I go to, like Target or something like that.
Yeah.
It's like all of these just are crappy.
They
Like,
don't look good at all.
How do you get one of those vacuums that used to
Yeah.
be door? How do you get one of those awesome vacuums? Because
Yeah.
what we have as options are just crap.
You
They
go
look
to
like crap.
you go
Yeah.
to a specific vacuum shop. That's
Oh.
exactly what I did.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I have a commercial vacuum because I had 2 golden retrievers and nothing worked. And so now it's a heavy duty and it literally is a vacuum salesman.
Wow.
that told me that.
I want to meet the sports commentators that did these events. What did they say?
I will do it. I will do it.
They had to be some of the
Look at
funniest
those
people on the
beautiful
planet.
lines on the vacuum floor.
yeah.
Dang.
Oh man, she is getting that floor so wet.
Yes,
And
absolutely.
here comes the suction right there. And look at that bed. You just want to jump on it.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because it's made so well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is like golf commentary.
They had
Like,
to have some
look at his
comedians
long
do that
shaft,
stuff.
and he's
Oh,
hitting the balls. He's getting
It's-
so close to
yeah.
the hole.
Do you watch golf, Joe?
No.
Okay, so Sean and I will
Yeah.
we watch golf
Yes.
and try it one time. Just listen for like a half hour and see how many comments
The most sexual.
are sexual.
Exactly.
Oh,
It's
wow.
By
hilarious.
accident?
No, it's just holes and shafts and
Yeah. I guess you could say by. I mean, they're
balls
not
and-
trying to be sexual, but it is so sexual.
It is.
Yeah,
It
it's
is.
so sexual.
Or is it sexual or are we sexual? The listener sexual?
Well, it's-
That's how you take it.
I
but-
guess. Yeah.
Oh, we've been hanging around Sarah way too long.
always get back to me, dude.
Well,
Oh, we're just giving you credit where credit is due. Zab, any text messages?
yeah.
Not
since-
yet, nothing yet.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
We heard you laughing over there. I
There
thought,
was
is there some that's coming in that you can't share?
kind of, yeah.
Please have some discretion.
Before you get into your next thing,
Yeah.
because we were talking about bed making.
Yeah.
There's this whole study. A therapist in Utah, Wendy Troxel, studied sleep and found out that potato bed is the best to get a night's sleep. Do you know what potato bed is?
I don't have a
You
clue.
wrap yourself.
You crap yourself?
You wrap.
Oh, wrap yourself.
You wrap yourself. You tucking yourself in like a smothered baked potato
Okay.
is the newest way, the best way to get a good night's sleep.
Does it make you
And
feel like
I
you're-
say nay, because have you ever woken up and you're just like, oh god,
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
all
I
the time.
toss and turn way too much, but is it because it takes us back to the days we were
In
In
the
the
womb,
womb?
baby.
in the womb?
an infant, yeah, or burrito is what they call it for
Yeah.
the kids, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
They do that now with the kids. They swaddle.
Swaddle. Uh-huh.
Yeah, swaddle the kids, and when they take them out, they're just like us. Then when they get out, they're just like, "I'm free."
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty funny.
It would feel like a prison to me, but all right. What do we got?
Well, since we were talking about what these kids are going to do nowadays and all this good stuff and the change in the direction of human beings and kids, there is a story here, a poll that was taken that high school girls are less likely than boys to get married.
Gotta know why.
For the first time, girls who are high school seniors are less likely to marry than boys of the same age, according to the Pew Research Center. The Pew Research Center partnered with the University of Michigan to poll high school seniors in 2023, and Friday announced that 2/3 said they likely will get married.
The boys will.
Boys,
likely,
yeah.
yeah.
Though they're, let's see, boys, though were more likely, let's see, hold on. 74% of boys saying they would get married versus 61% of girls.
That is insane.
That,
That is
doesn't
it.
surprise me at all.
It's a
That
change in,
surprises the crap out of me.
Oh, not at
change
all.
in the whole thought process.
Exactly.
Absolutely.
So but going back to the 50s
Yeah.
or back in the day, I think women now, and I think this has been going on for a while, is a woman wants to have their own career.
Mm-hmm.
So women are getting married later, having children later. Like
This is
that's been
true.
the trend for 10 plus years, I think, if not more.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be if you went to high school way back, not that way back, or if you even got to go to college, because girls didn't go to college back in, the 40s, 30s, 20s type of thing. So truly, you were there to get married and have babies. That was
Yeah.
your trajectory in life. So now it's very different for women
Yeah.
to even get married, but definitely to have a career has been higher for a woman.
That's
Yeah.
very interesting.
Yeah.
And women are absolutely having babies later. Used to be in
Yes.
their 20s, and now it's
Yeah.
usually in their 30s, sometimes even early 40s.
Yeah.
my
it
niece
used
is
to
30
be.
and she's pregnant
Yeah.
first time.
She's what?
30.
Yeah.
So, yeah, but she got out of college and started a career, and just right along what you said. So now I get it when I
I
put it
mean,
in
there
perspective.
are women now, and I know this just because when me and my ex at the time, we were going through IVF.
She made a big mistake.
Thanks, Joe.
Lucer. Big time.
There are women in their
Josh liked that one. Wow.
there are women in their 40s.
She's going to text in here like, here's my tag name for text.
No,
Joseph.
she would.
Jerk.
She would, yeah.
There are women in their 40s.
And women in their 40s that are now, that's like they're having babies like none other. Oh, and what they're doing is now
absolutely
they are
amazing.
freezing their eggs around the 30s,
Sure.
and then they'll go to the 40s and
Right.
have kids.
This is
See,
very common.
And I mean, I know it's different, but the whole freezing thing, like freezing your sperm, freezing your eggs. I mean, I've had frozen shrimp, and it's nowhere near as good as
Did
fresh.
you just compare frozen shrimp?
That's what guys do.
I just want to make sure that I'm understanding your
You're
thought
understanding
process.
men and our thought process, girl.
Is freezing something? Will it still be as good as
First
fresh
of all, you're
as,
not
like-
eating the
Have you ever eaten
sperm
frozen
or the
pizza?
frozen eggs. Just to clarify,
Oh, wait,
that's
give us
not,
a little credit. We thaw things out
So-
first.
You do
I
thaw
do-
it out, but IVF,
and then they start
it doesn't
swimming
go
again.
into your mouth.
Well,
No, it goes into a different place. but-
If I
Don't
gotta
judge us.
support my co-host, and so I think I know where he's going. He means like the vitality of the eggs.
Oh,
the freshness.
That's what he means.
Not necessarily.
My
I
bad.
wasn't talking about the taste.
He wasn't talking.
I mean, I'm sure either way, that stuff is salty.
Oh, moving on. We are. We need a girl. We need a female to call in and give some backup to Sarah. Call in.
Okay.
Any lovely female out there,
Yeah.
call in and give Sarah some backup. She's surrounded by doofuses.
No,
But you don't see something like that? Like, is there any studies about that where it's
yes,
just like
there
a
are.
frozen...
I was in the IVF
Maybe
world.
your kid is
where,
not
yes.
as smart as they could have been.
Wow. You need to stop talking, like, right now. Wow. Okay. Whew. I apologize for. I am not of the same mindset. I want to make that really clear.
Oh my God.
Moving on.
Yeah, I think we need to not talk.
No, Josh.
Oh my gosh.
That's a lot of damage.
That is, yeah.
That brought a tear
It's
to
not
my
really
eye.
the case though, Josh, but I do understand where you're coming from.
All right.
Yeah.
It was just
Honestly-
a thought.
Yeah, no,
Just
it's a
you know,
legit thought.
Josh had a
curious.
thought.
I did.
Yeah.
You know, it actually happens.
What do we do without you, sunshine? You bring so much to this game.
I think you just offended like thousands of people, more than that. Okay, so God, okay. I know a
letting
lot.
this go.
I know a lot. No, because this is like an interesting topic. So I also went through IVF for a year and a half. We were not successful.
Yeah.
And so women and men, but more
Yeah.
women, because women don't replenish, right? You're born with a certain amount of
And then
eggs,
after-
and then
right,
once
right.
you get to a certain age, it's dependent
Yeah.
on the woman, they're gone. So yes, but women that especially want a career
Mm-hmm.
and still want to have children later in life, they freeze
Yeah.
their eggs as exactly how they are
At
when
that-
they're, let's
right.
call 26, for this example. And then when you're 40, there is a debate whether fresh insemination versus frozen and then thawed insemination, but across the board there really is no different
Okay.
because through IVF they actually check the genes,
genes.
on the egg that you are giving them to make sure they run all the chromosomal checks to see
Yeah.
what is in there, and then same with the sperm. If the sperm is frozen, then you can say, okay, if when these two are put together,
Yeah.
what is this going to do? What is your success rate? So to
That exists.
clarify, there is no difference in the intelligence level, or really but there is a debate whether thawing versus fresh has any difference, and across the board, they really haven't found any difference.
That's incredibly insane.
And
that
Because I
it
went through
works
the
like that. That's
process
good.
with 3
Yeah.
different doctors, and I asked a lot of questions. I'm giving you the very high.
So you've already asked these
overview.
questions.
Oh, of course, because I went through it.
To
and, yeah.
kind of piggyback, and again, because like I said, I went through that with the ex. As far as the reason why a lot of women do it at that age, like she said, 26, because as you get older, you do lose more eggs. And also the chance of, what's
It's
the
like more. It's like more.
no,
birth
not
defects,
conception, but
it's-
when you're 40, I'm trying to think of the,
Degradation?
well,
And I know it being funny.
no, gosh, what am I trying to say? When you get 40, it's the chance of the kid coming out with
it's a birth defect.
birth defect.
Yes.
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah.
That absolutely. So
That is legit.
Once you hit 35, you are now considered
High risk,
geriatric,
right.
and you are high risk.
High risk.
because of your
Yeah.
egg quality.
Right.
So truly, it's interesting because I was pregnant at 36,
Mm.
and I was a geriatric pregnancy.
Yeah.
And I thought, what?
Yeah.
And so it's because of you
Yeah.
as a woman ages, so does her eggs. Not
Right.
only do you get less of them as you get older, but
Mm-hmm.
they start to atrophy, but you start to have more complications the older you get.
And I think the chance of Down syndrome goes up significantly.
Especially after age 35.
Yeah. Yeah.
So that's why IVF is
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
becoming
Like,
more popular and freezing your eggs early.
And even if you don't freeze, there's a form of IVF. That was what we went through because we were older, and they can't. And it's insane. It's almost like mad scientists what they can do with this stuff. They can actually, even at an older age, they can actually start, like you said, picking out the chromosomes, see which if they're not matching up.
They
And
can.
you pay extra for it.
Yeah,
but
are they going to
you can-
make perfect babies one day? Is that,
They-
isn't that
it's
the
close to
intent?
doing that.
It
It's close to
is.
that now.
This has
honestly.
been a huge debate, like
Yes.
for a long
Yeah.
time. So
Yeah.
every time, let's say you freeze 3 eggs, and you inseminate 3 of them,
Yeah.
and 2 of them end up not in your body.
Right.
Now, like the big abortion comment, like that conversation
Mm-hmm.
is, what do you do when you discard once it's inseminated,
Mm-hmm.
right? But the same thing with sperm bank. That's been around for a hot minute.
Yeah.
You guys go and give your sample,
Right.
and then a woman can go through her notebook and say, I like this guy because he has these qualities. And
I can
these
assure you,
traits."
I am in no female's notebook.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
But-
but to your point, yeah, it's like, when does it become?
Yeah.
100 years
Mad
from now,
scientists.
are we going to have 6'4" guys that are,
Well, they yeah. So like when you
5'10"
donate,
women that are
they
just-
they write down everything: your category, your height.
Oh, they run so many tests.
so many
on
tests
you.
on you.
They
Everybody's
want
gonna
the,
have-
Do you
the
know this from
lineage.
IQ of
experience?
160.
Yeah.
You've donated?
Well, I didn't donate, but I was part of the IVF process, so I know
Okay.
how all that works.
They do
Okay.
lots of
Yeah.
tests. They want to
Right.
know your lineage on both
Yeah.
sides. They test you on a regular
Everything.
basis. I
Yeah.
mean, it's for a woman. I get it. I'm not a guy, not to diminish your part, but it's very invasive for a woman. It's
Yeah.
all the time. They're
Yeah.
inside, outside, poking,
Yeah.
prodding,
Everything.
all
Yeah,
of it.
they
So
are.
I did not enjoy the experience. So,
So are we
and they
going to have a
pump you full
perfect
of hormones.
society in 100 years?
I don't know.
I don't know because
know
then
about
you
that.
get it. You are you really going to get rid of sex? Let's just cut to the
Yeah.
chase. Like, people are still going to bump uglies when
Yeah.
they want to
No,
meet
but-
somebody.
Well, they have
If
to
they're
bring the
gonna-
cost down for it, but you don't
IVF's
think in,
really expensive.
in a
It is.
lot of years, though,
Super
it's going to be, it's like, what
Well,
color
you can-
eyes do you want your kid? Do you,
Well, you
what
can-
color hair do you want 'em?
It already
Well,
is that
how
way.
tall
Oh, so you can
want
do that
'em?
now,
You
yeah.
can do it now.
Because you can whether it's sperm or even eggs. Because I've got a friend, she donated her eggs, like she didn't want to have children. She donated her eggs, and the couple got her eggs, and they had inseminated and everything, and she got paid. They get paid handsomely. You would
Or
be
to-
surprised.
Yeah, to be a surrogate.
Yep.
Oh,
Yep.
yeah.
Yep. And everything. She, like, her IQ was tested. Everything. So they knew everything about her.
Yep.
Yeah. That's when that's when she found out her IQ, though. She didn't know her IQ was as high as it was. So.
The internet says you can get $8,000 to $20,000 per donation. A woman
A woman,
to
as
donate
long
her
as
eggs.
yeah, but
Yeah.
they want the young ones, of course,
Yeah.
your
Right.
20s.
Yeah.
And they test them before they take them.
Yeah.
And they pump you really full of
Of,
hormones. And
Yep. Try to get as many eggs as possible.
Yeah.
I know the show turned into.
Yeah, there you go. Well, first of all, I had to make sure that it was addressed what was said that
Let's talk eggs and sperm,
let's,
America.
well, I needed to have some clarity and some education in the room. That was okay.
education.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Oh,
I have
that's
been
good
enlightened.
And I only know it truly because I went through it and I asked a
Same.
lot of questions.
Same.
So right, and when you're thrown into it, otherwise it's so foreign. I was
Yeah.
like, what are we doing? What is this? So
It's amazing what you learn. I never thought I would learn so much about the
But now
woman's
women
body.
out there know that they can make, a lot of good money,
Yeah.
especially if you're in your 20s to
You're in your
donate
20s,
some
you
eggs,
don't wanna- right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
You can also make some good money by suing. We also know this.
Yeah.
I wanted to throw this in there, and I love Florida. I really do love Florida.
Oh boy.
Lawsuit filed in Orange County, Florida, against SeaWorld Orlando, following an incident that happened. This
Did
person,
Shamu spray some water on somebody that got pissed off?
not even that. Hillary Martin is seeking $50,000 in damages after she was struck by a duck. What? Riding the Mako roller coaster. I didn't even know ducks like roller coasters, but
Maybe.
Martin said that the duck flew into the coaster's path. There you go, Zabito. I love
I
it.
said,
He found that one quick.
Struck this lady in the face.
Ouch.
She claims the park created a zone of danger
oh my gosh.
by placing the ride near a body of water.
Why didn't she duck?
nice joke.
That was so bad.
That was great.
I do. I cringe thinking you do improv. Oh,
Do you think SeaWorld is insured by Aflac?
Oh, there we go.
see, that one was better.
Give us a Yelp. No, can I get 4 stars and he gets
Yeah.
5? What's the deal?
Is the lawsuit still? Is this a new lawsuit? Has she? I would be floored.
Oh,
if
this
she,
just recently happened, so no, it has not gone through the process
Oh
yet.
my gosh.
She's going to win.
It's these lawyers, man.
Well, everyone, SeaWorld's going to be like, we'll give you 30 and settle.
Here's the
that's
truth.
good.
We got another question
yeah.
from Senior 69.
Oh,
Ooh,
okay.
another
They're back.
senior 69.
Yeah. Can I sue my own memory for forgetting important things?
Absolutely.
Well, that'd be suing yourself, though.
But you're
I
paying
mean,
for 2 lawyers.
Yeah. So you're paying lawyers
Yeah.
to screw you.
Right. Which
Instead of
that's
somebody
who
else.
really gains in this whole suit. The lawyers make out the best in all of this
Yeah.
stuff. Like I did not realize I
True.
about a year ago, like these big auto accidents, like these big auto lawyers that you run into an 18-wheeler,
The
they run
ambulance
into
chasers.
Well, so how much money these people actually get as opposed to what the lawyers actually get is insane.
40%.
It's not even close. Like they'll say, "Oh, I got like $5 million," and they actually get like maybe 100,000, and then the rest of it goes to the lawyer. I did not realize it was that much. These lawyers are like, man, they make it off.
And then we wonder why insurance rates are so enormous.
Yeah.
Because it comes out of that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Nobody's asking how the duck's doing through all this.
That's true.
Yeah, poor dog.
Oh, it
right.
reminds me of 50
Whack,
First
whack,
Dates.
whack, whack.
Have you guys seen 50 First Dates?
It's
Adam
been a
Sandler
while.
and Drew
Adam Sandler.
Barrymore. When she has the head injury. Because a
Yeah.
cow ran into her car and the car hit the tree. And everyone's like, well, how's the cow?
Yeah. How's the duck?
Yeah, how's the duck? That's a good question. Poor duck. That's such a
Seriously.
fluke accident. I mean, my gosh. But hey, she'll probably come
Oh,
back.
she'll make some money.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Exactly.
There's the duck sound.
Do you guys still
Absolutely
have
love it.
more stuff? 'Cause I,
Yeah,
Okay.
since we were talking about date, there is. I'm looking at this article for. It's a psychology article, and it says the specific question you should never ask on a first date if you want to be liked, according to psychology.
How big is your dingaling? Oh, I'm sorry.
I
That
think
was
you might be liked if you do ask that question. Don't you think?
There you go.
So the question that you should not ask on a first date, one of the
Will you pay?
most
Yeah, how
that's a
much
good one.
money do you have?
One of the most common and misguided, for that matter, questions many people ask without thinking is, why did your last relationship end? What do you guys think about that?
Everybody's gonna lie.
Yeah, of course.
You think that? I mean,
It ended because I got stinking fat rich and she couldn't handle all the money.
I don't think I would
know.
just
I
not
don't know.
like the
It
person.
ended
if they
because
asked me
they were
that.
crazy.
I don't think
Not
I would
me.
not. I don't think I would not like the person if they asked me that. But the reason for this is, although it may seem like a way to better understand the other person, communication relationship experts agree that it is too personal on the first
Very
date.
personal.
On the first date, it can also trigger emotions of painful memories that should have no place on the date. That should be focused on the present. That's their logic behind this. What do you guys think?
I can tell the truth though. I think I have been asked that on a first date before.
I know. It's like, well, because I think if it comes up naturally in conversation,
Yeah.
because they're going to ask about family usually.
Right.
And I'll be like, oh, I have a kid. So they're going to know, like,
Right.
stuff
Yeah.
that there's a past. So,
They're gonna know you're not a virgin.
I could be.
'Cause you have a kid.
I could have gone through.
Oh,
yeah.
you could have. You could have,
Yeah.
exactly.
Or had a surrogate.
Or I could surrogate, or I could have
Yeah.
adopted.
Yeah,
Yeah.
true. Very true.
It says talking about past relationships is not only the only common mistake on a first date, it is also advisable to avoid questions about money, as talking about income or economic status can cause discomfort or seem like an attempt to measure the other person's worth.
You don't
Isn't
have
that what
to.
women do anyway?
You don't have to. But once you
Wow.
tell somebody what you do for a living, people can surmise how much you make.
True.
True, but I think coming out of the gate being like, "Hey, how much you got in your bank account?" Like that.
Yeah, I would be like,
I wouldn't.
I think
See
there's a
ya.
roundabout way they do it.
That-
Maybe
That's why they ask, "What do you do for a living?" Instead of
I
how
don't
much
know.
do you make.
I'm an anomaly in this room because
You
I
really are,
I really
actually.
am because
Actually.
You're sunshine.
when I have conversations with people, and Josh will attest to this. Like I get really personal pretty quickly.
She does.
Like, and they
You never
just
have with me.
divulge. Well,
you know that is the case.
I know enough. They tell me a lot about themselves.
Yeah.
And so I love learning about people.
You
But
should have
I
been a therapist.
I could have been.
And
yeah.
Sarah, you also have a way of the questions you ask are so direct to the point where you can't escape the question. As someone that has been asked questions by you.
Well, true, but
So
I
you
still try
have
and
to,
want to
like-
make them feel comfortable. You know. Okay, I apologize for anyone that I
So,
made feel uncomfortable.
but you have a way of asking the question to the point where you just gotta answer it.
Yeah. Well, with you guys, it's different.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
very like,
Yeah.
hey, did you know
Hey,
what
did you
over
like
this weekend?
Sean?
So
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
No, but when I'm meeting someone for the first time, it's not necessarily a first date, but it's like at networking, chamber
Yeah.
events, BNI, whatever. So it's you just have these conversations that it's like, well, tell me about your family and tell me about your
Yeah.
job. What made you
Yeah.
go through this process? And so it naturally comes up of either exes or here's what I do or and you can kind of get the picture of the person.
Now, here's the interesting thing
You're a
about
people
this.
person.
She is a people person.
I'm a one-on-one people person. I really enjoy that.
Cool.
Like, just
Like going to a coffee shop.
Yeah.
Like big groups, I'm not,
you know,
I like the one-on-one
The
type
one-on-one.
of, yeah.
It says here another delicate area is the body and physical appearance, which I find.
Well, you and I, dude, digital dating. There's been so many times the pictures didn't match reality.
Yeah, although compliments
So-
can be well received if they are natural, asking about weight, like what? I mean,
Your weight?
Yeah, like what should you be asking on the first date? Hey, we just met. Hey, by the way, how much do you weigh?
Or like, have you always been this
Have
fat?
you always
like,
been this big?
like-
Have you
yeah,
always been this
exactly.
big?
Like, no, you should never, or even this thin or this tall. Like,
What
yeah.
girl or guy
Right, is
and
doing this.
text us and let us know. Tell us the truth because you don't have your real name.
Right.
If you've asked any of these questions on a first date, how much money do you make? Why are you heavy?
Yeah.
That would be the
If
end
you
of the
have
date
asked
for me,
these
for
questions,
sure.
you got some serious
sure.
guts. Man or woman does make a difference.
For sure.
We're all
If-
visual, so
If I'm offended, it's done. Like,
Lord.
especially first date.
Of course, you guys know my biggest fear. Why do you have an Adam's apple?
Yes, exactly.
know
That's,
my
that's an
biggest
important
fear.
one.
Yeah.
You know, I think that should be kind of
Yeah.
a staple. It's like, have you ever
Yeah.
been a different
Person.
person?
Like,
person.
Yes.
Yeah.
I need to know
I
what's
need to
behind the
know
curtain.
that. I think that's fair. Do you guys not think that's fair?
I think as
Some
time goes on, it's getting to be more and more fair.
Because nowadays people are so like sensitive about saying stuff like that. I think it's legit.
You're
I'm
saving each
sorry.
other's time. Think of it like that.
For
Yeah.
sure.
You're
I
saving
think-
each
You're
other's
definitely
time.
saving
Don't take
my
it
time.
personally.
That's why I'm like, no matter what, just ask
you can't
what you
be-
want to ask.
Well, if you can't be
and
honest
let's
up
not
front.
waste each other's time.
I think if you suspect it, I wouldn't be that rude, just automatically. But if I'm suspecting it. Like if you start sounding like me on the date where we're
Yeah.
talking, the chick,
Yeah.
and I'm like, okay, I'm a little worried now.
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Sandy. I'll have the creme brulee. Not
like
me.
that one.
I've got a pie baking in the oven at home.
I'm not
I've
heavy,
got to go.
I'm not heavy. I'm just a deluxe edition.
What do you mean? I'm as feminine as they come.
That's right.
Want to go watch some football?
Hey, I love football, and I'm all chick.
It's about time. We haven't had a laugh in about 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Well, Sarah, do you have something that we can all kind of laugh at? Is there
I don't know if this
good
is-
news that you saw.
To laugh at, but I found it interesting, that is for sure. So there is a gentleman, and
Are you using that term loosely?
no, he's I
You
think
can
he's
say
a
Joe.
Joe. He's so
Asshole.
this was
That's good.
very recent in the last 30 days. A Manitou Springs athlete.
Oh, I had this story too. Go
Do
ahead.
you?
No, go ahead. Yeah.
This I found fascinating. So, okay, Colorado has been put on the map. Before I tell you, why has Colorado been in the news in the last 10 years?
People
Gosh.
moving here.
Because
Weed.
What weed?
Yeah,
Exactly.
weed. Yeah.
We are starting to legalize some
Yeah.
things that weren't legal anymore.
Mushrooms? Like, shroomage.
Exactly. So here we go.
Psychedelics.
This is a
and
great story.
There are new.
Yeah.
They're not hospitals, but they're clinics that are tripping essentially. That are popping up. They are. They not physically tripping, but like tripping on things that you ingest.
Yes.
And they are here in the southern metro area, which is interesting. So there's a guy, a Manitou Springs athlete, ran 500 miles. That's no easy task. To Moab in 11 days, eating psychedelics the whole way.
Yep. 100%
Not
had
only,
this
so
story.
this guy was not a runner
Yeah.
either, which I found fascinating.
Right.
I actually watched, there's a trailer.
Yeah.
So people followed him through the 500 miles. He had doctors, therapists, people joining. It was like this
it was a
Forrest
thing.
Gump moment.
Yeah, exactly.
With like, wow, what are you doing? And they filmed this and made it a documentary of
yeah.
him tripping essentially for the 11 days. And he would cry. He'd get angry.
Yeah.
And then he was blissfully happy. But he was going through this tripping journey.
Yeah.
And what is also so interesting
I had a blast doing it.
is, was this you?
Yeah,
You,
it's
you are
totally me.
Dante. This guy's name is Dante.
Well,
Yeah.
that's my
pretty-
stage name.
Liberato.
Liberato. I like it. So, what also, I'm going to take this a step further because he's an entrepreneur. He's also coaching several competitive cage match fighters
Wow.
who train with psychedelics.
Yeah.
The Couch Milk program infuses AppTrack database psychedelic use with training and recovery programs. Not one of these guys who are trained fighters training on psychedelics have ever lost a fight.
Are they on the
tell you-
psychedelics when they're in the actual fight?
That's a good question. I don't know that.
So,
but that's a good question.
One of my good buddies here.
Your good buddies that you just forgot his name.
No.
That's
I
promising.
just want to be respectful of
Like
him.
super close.
A good buddy of mine fights depression. Started using mushrooms. Got off the man-made stuff. The mushrooms worked, and I'm like, I would much rather people find a natural way to cope, deal, let's say even cure themselves of issues versus taking man-made stuff.
I don't disagree. Like the microdosing is super interesting.
Microdosing, that's a word you used as well.
So it's becoming more, I don't want to say popular, but it's coming to a city near you.
Yeah.
So a lot of these, so we did a ribbon cutting for a certain clinic here. I think it was Centennial area. And that's exactly what they do. They have therapists there, like they're monitored. It's not you just get something and go
Yeah.
do your thing.
Yeah.
But a lot of these guys who are there have gone through it were in severe as well. And they were on the man-made stuff for decades. And so they did this a couple times and then they are not in pain anymore. Like even off
They
of the
have
substance.
to keep doing it.
It's very, I forget what they said. It's not frequent.
Right.
It's maybe twice a year, 3 times a year that you go in for a little microdosing session and they stay pain free. But to your point, it's being done for anxiety, depression,
Yeah.
PTSD,
Yes.
all these different things that people have been taking.
Yeah.
As long as they don't get addicted to it, which I don't think they do on mushrooms. I don't know anybody that's gotten addicted to mushrooms.
So I found that
would rather-
fascinating. That anyways, that it's a new documentary. The man running 500 miles in psychedelics. This guy's name is Dante, and he's super hilarious. And they film him through all of his journey. So
And I think they mentioned that I don't think it was originally started off to do psychedelics, and I think what happened, he started and then he said he started ingesting them, and then he just said he just felt amazing and just said he wanted to keep running. It reminded me of the line of Forrest Gump when
Right.
when he's like, I just kept running. So
But
he has an entourage. He has people that starts joining him. I looked at Forrest Gump this morning. I was
Did
like,
you?
this is our
Yeah,
own Forrest
exactly.
Gump.
Right.
he ate no carbohydrates, no protein too. It's just
It sounds like it was very little. He was doing, I think, maybe protein shakes or water, but it doesn't sound like he really ate too much along this journey.
yeah,
Where
it
did-
just says that he
How do you get the
mainly
energy?
did.
unless you're just burning fat.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like the healthiest
No.
decision
No,
to do,
it
but I
doesn't.
just found it fascinating to kind of bring up that all the changes in our world.
Mm-hmm.
I found that really fascinating.
Yeah.
It is fascinating.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
You guys we should watch the documentary when it comes out. Early 2026 is when it's due to be released, but the trailer is out there. So if you go to the Colorado Sun, it's on there, or you just look up Dante, the man running 500 miles in psychedelics. The trailer is absolutely hilarious. He's like, please send me money. I'm absolutely broke. He has a great sense of humor. I'm like, yeah, you spent it all on drugs, dude.
I think it's very interesting when people say, like you said it yourself, Joe, like, I'd much rather something natural.
Yeah.
Hemlock is natural.
Yeah.
I mean, whether it's natural or whether we kind of create it. First of all, everything's kind of natural. It came from the earth. It's not like we're getting
Synthesized
stuff out of other planets. But it's like, who really cares as long as it works? I mean, there's natural things, many natural things that are completely deadly to us.
Hey.
And horrible for us.
They study
and
snake
there's
venom.
synthetic stuff that might be good for us.
Snake venom is in medicines these days.
Yeah.
I think spider venom is too.
Right?
You know, Mother Nature had it figured out long before we did.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. But am I the only one that doesn't see an issue with mushrooms being legalized here? I mean, we already have people walking down the streets like they're like, like Pokemon like chasers and stuff. So I don't know.
Again, when damn, Josh. So these clinics that are around, and
not talking about the
even
clinics, I mean-
Dante, he had therapists and he had doctors and nurses with him.
And
that
there's
were
always going to be people
probably
that use it
monitoring
correctly.
him,
I'm talking about the
so-
people that don't.
For sure, if it gets legalized, of course it'll be like marijuana.
Sorry.
Yes.
You know, so
Yeah, but you're right. I mean, we're gonna have some weirdos. Yeah, I mean, more than we already have right now.
We do
Just
have a
walking
few.
around, people just like tripping out of their, you know what? Just yeah.
Exactly.
Speaking of tripping, I thought this was pretty funny. Which I thought it was these guys had to be tripping to do this. So there is a search underway for at least 2 suspects accused of burglarizing a flower shop.
but did you see what they stole?
The vases. They didn't steal any flowers. They stole the
Well, they
vases.
stole some money, but they also stole, let's see, product. They call them product. So they were stealing flowers. As
Okay.
did you hear
yes.
something different here?
It was a cash bouquet.
Oh, that's what it was?
Yes, so they make
Okay.
bouquets out of money. That is what they stole. Oh,
Okay,
see, now
because
it's
I
getting
was
clear.
about to rip
It
on them
wasn't flowers.
big time.
No,
I
they
was-
were casing this flower shop for a hot minute. Shout out to Great Day, Colorado. I appreciate that because I heard this story from them.
Okay.
Thank you,
Okay.
Spencer. And then I looked it up. I'm like, what?
Right.
Why would you steal from a flower? And they have bouquets of money. So you have $20, $100, da 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 da. So they
Okay.
went and swiped.
I
ain't
was
gonna
so
sell
glad
that
you
item
clarified
anymore.
that.
What?
They're not going to sell that item anymore.
Well, exactly. Then they were like, so if you see a bouquet of money and they're trying to sell it to you, please report these guys. So
I was, you know what? Because like I said, they had to be tripping to go steal some actual
no,
flowers.
this was
out
actually
of a
like a
flower shop.
legitimate, like
Yeah.
a lower end
Yeah.
bust, but
Maybe they were
steal.
just in the mood for an aroma high, man. Come
Yeah,
on.
maybe exactly.
Or maybe they're.
Yeah, they are a little cuckoo. Thank you, Sabina. Yeah.
they're going to get in trouble.
Yeah.
If they get caught,
Did they already get caught?
I don't.
Well, the Louvre-
I don't know.
The Louvre guys got caught. Didn't they? All of them or
have
just
not.
some of them?
They have not, as of right now. Their faces are not there. Apparently, the cameras caught them, but it didn't show their faces. And I'm looking at a picture of them. They got hoodies on, and all that good stuff. So, they said their faces are not visible. But Commerce City Police are asking if anyone recognizes what the men were wearing or the way they walk.
Or the way they talk.
Then report them. So I guess based on the video, they walked a certain way. So if
I know someone's gait. People have very unique gaits.
it is true,
Yeah.
yeah,
So when they're in jail and their cellmate asked, "What got you in here?"
right.
I broke into a flower shop.
No,
Oh,
I
you're
wouldn't.
so tough and badass.
No.
I'm not going to mess with you.
They caught me
Exactly.
from my walk.
Yeah, exactly.
I would leave it at robbery and just
Yeah,
duck
that's
and
what I would
cover.
do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hopefully they get a police officer like that one. I got to pull that up.
Oh,
I
the
actually
girl.
wrote this down.
The chick?
No. It was a virtual hearing that just happened at the end of October. Police officer Matthew Jackson showed up to testify. It was on the computer
Okay.
type thing.
Oh.
And this officer just didn't want to wear pants.
So he literally had
What?
Yeah, you didn't hear about
it like this when he was on the conference call, maybe even like that.
And he had no pants on.
And he
Correct.
had underwear on, but yeah.
That ain't the first time. Don't you guys remember back in the
judge-
COVID days?
The judge, even on the video, said, "You got some pants on,
He was-
officer?"
he was a police
And
officer.
the police
That
officer's
was
like, "No, sir."
Hey, you don't want to lie to a judge. Order in the court. Order in the court.
So the Detroit police apologized and said they would remind all of their officers that they should wear pants.
I gotta send out chief of police. I gotta send out a memo on this one.
Or just like
Guys.
have it, make sure you're testing where your video is.
Exactly.
Well, don't you guys remember back in COVID days? Like there were like videos of people
Yeah.
Oh,
constantly
of course.
standing
But
up
they
and
put that
forgetting.
on, but they, oh, well. Okay. That you don't have pants on?
Well, maybe some of them
At
didn't
least-
forget. They
at
did it
least
on purpose,
have-
but some
right,
people
exactly.
forgot.
Like, at least have some bottoms on. I don't know. PJs or something.
Well,
Especially a police officer. That's what was so funny about it is,
Yeah.
you have kind of
exactly.
indecent exposure that's now viral from a police officer. I thought it's kind of funny.
Oh, I thought it was great.
that's pretty funny.
Okay, so people, when you're on Zoom, please
Yeah.
wear pants. Or at
Yeah.
least have your video showing you, like, maybe chest up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Remember that you're
Yeah.
not wearing pants
Right.
if you're gonna do something like that.
Yeah. I think that's important.
I think so.
Some legal stuff. Since we're talking about legal stuff, here's an interesting story. A man who calls himself a crypto pastor and crypto pastor and is accused of diverting $1.3 million from investors in his crypto scheme, had spent time in a Colorado prison for stealing cars. He had been previously found guilty of theft and is described by one of his ex-wives as a scammer, a fraud, and a con man, according to the CBS investigation.
Thanks for telling us now, lady.
His name is Eli Regalado said his scheme was inspired by God.
Of course it was.
Well, if you're not going to get
Regalado
donations, you
and-
might as well take them.
God told me to do this.
Yes, Regalado and his current wife, Caitlin, are facing 40 counts of racketeering, theft, and securities fraud after being indicted by Denver grand jury. And yeah, so matter of fact, let me tell you this other part here. So he was contacted by CBS News Colorado. Regalado said, "Our God, whom we serve, will deliver us." That was his response to all of this. He declined further comment. His wife's attorney, which I found that interesting, his wife, the one they're both, so his wife has a separate attorney. I thought the attorney would represent both of them since they're both being charged.
She's probably an accomplice would be my guess. She's not the pastor.
So his wife's attorney, Scott Rice, said he had no comment on the case against Caitlin Regalado, but in an interview, one of Eli Regalado's ex-wives, Nicole Brown,
Ooh.
isn't that O.J.
Is that O.J. Simpson?
Oh, that light bulb went off quick.
had plenty to say about the man she was married to for 3 years from 2017 to 2020. This is the really fun part about women. She said,
Somebody's squirming and
I went
steaming
there.
over there.
She said he was initially charming and charismatic, but that changed after she and Regalado. No, I'm sorry, but that changed after she said Regalado coerced her into eloping and getting married. He told me, "If you don't marry me, you don't love me." So I felt manipulated, says the 32-year-old Denver native.
That doesn't work as a.
I know. I was about
proposal?
to say exactly. I was about to say that's what I told my ex-wife.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, she fell for it. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Mine was shit or get off the pot.
Yeah.
Any shat?
Pretty much. Yeah, for sure. So if I get why they have separate attorneys.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
And to boost up women, she will not get the same penalty or consequence that the man does.
Oh.
I would put a lot of money on that.
That's what's going on?
Of course.
Yeah.
She was coerced. She was
Manipulated.
Now she's got
manipulated.
somebody from the past to, back her up her story, I guess, then, huh?
For sure. Now that he has a bad track record, right? He has these ex-wives that are coming out saying, nope, he's the problem. Then she could just say, I was along for the ride. Mm-hmm. It was his plan all along.
Conga line of ex-wives
She will get
coming to
a
court.
lesser sentence is my thought. So yeah, absolutely. Go, woman, go.
This guy's a goner.
He can rot.
He's got 10 ex-wives. Like, he's a jerk. He's a beef.
Gosh,
See, how do you
men, why do you
fall
do this to women?
See, and that was what I was my deal. So why do men do this to it? So
Yeah, it's
at
us.
what point, exactly, at what point,
There's only
women
one.
out there, at what point do you take some accountability and say, you know what, maybe I should have married this jerk
Or gotten out.
or gotten out? Because she was with him for like 3
Well,
years.
if he was bringing in the bread and she was living a good life for 3 years, like, oh, I'm living a good life.
Because I'm thinking when she said I was coerced, and he said, if you don't marry me, you don't love me. So apparently they have talked about this. I'm thinking in my little head, they've talked about this. And for him to say that statement, she must have not agreed to marry him. And so for him to say, if you don't marry me, you don't love me, I'm thinking that they've had this conversation already. So she fell for that line?
There are, boy, I wish Sabrina were here. How many people that are in abusive relationships stay in abusive relationships?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is very hard to get out of for a multitude amount of reasons. So yes, on both sides. This is not a men versus women. But you stay in relationships, whether it's financial abuse, physical abuse, emotional abuse, mental abuse, etc. You don't want to leave because of kids. You get gaslighted. You do get manipulated a lot in many different ways in different relationships. So should we as humans take our own accountability? Yes.
Absolutely.
I think, what?
I was about to say, that's my thing.
Your thing?
Yeah. I'm like, when are we going to have some accountability?
I think every person, no matter in a relationship or not, should say, this was my part in it and own it.
Yeah.
So, yeah. I think it's sometimes hard when you're in the thick of it.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you do the blame game.
Yeah.
And so once you get a little removed, you can look at it and be like, here was my part. So, Yeah. My big thing
Things
is
that make you go.
is for people to take responsibility, self-responsibility.
Me too.
Say, hey, especially when you screw up,
Yeah.
please don't do it again. Like, do
That's the
your best
thing.
to
Yeah.
not repeat it. Be like,
Don't repeat it.
Don't be a repeat offender, because
Right.
then you lose credibility. At
Right.
least in my mind, like if you do something over and over and over and
Yeah.
over, and it never changes,
Right.
don't effing say you're sorry to me.
Listen to your friends.
Well, I think
Because your friends are going to say you're in
Yeah.
an abusive relationship. No, I'm not. Or no, I'm not. Yes, you are. Listen to them.
Well, okay. So if Sabrina was here, she's with the crisis center. I love her so dearly. So when friends do, of course, they say that because more women talk than probably guys do. They don't really open
Guys
up.
don't talk.
It's very interesting. It's like, sup, how are you? Cool.
Football.
But there
When
are
I tell
so
Sean I love him, I make fun of him.
Yeah, he does. All the time.
So for those, whether you're a man or a
That's how I
woman,
know he means it.
and
I'm
if
sorry.
you feel like you might be in an abusive relationship, no matter what it is, there are resources all over the place that are professionals.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, friends are great, and they're also not a professional in this field.
You went up to me, and it's good that you did. If you're a friend and you know this is going on with your friend,
Yeah.
go to a professional and ask that professional to go to your friend. That way you stay out of the mix.
Right, exactly. There are numbers, and they can really advise you on either how to leave or how to cope, whatever.
Yeah.
I am not in that field, so reach out.
Yeah.
And it is definitely men are in that situation too, where they're
Yeah.
going through abuse.
Yeah. I think a lot of people don't realize it. And us guys, we talked about this before, we process stuff on our own. You know, we don't reach out. And I guess it's an ego thing at some point in time.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll
You want to figure it out on
we
your
try
own.
and figure it out because I know I am so bad at doing that. I'm a huge, like, I will internalize. I'll try and figure this thing out on my own. And it has not been great sometimes because I think the thing for me in doing that was how long I would stay in the thing because I'm trying to figure it out. I'm like, I am going to figure this out.
Yeah.
That's just my mentality. I am going, and there's been a lot of cases where that's happened, and that's why I still continue to do it. Like, if I failed so many times trying to have, maybe I would have a different thought process, but because I have, and I don't know if it's kind of like what Joe says, is just like you just, I don't have any other choice, but you got to try and figure it out. And so
Feels like that's more of a guy thing.
Yeah.
It's like a kind of
Yeah.
an accomplishment thing. Like, I've got to conquer this
Yeah.
so I can get to the next obstacle and conquer that and conquer that and conquer that and conquer that.
And
Feels
I-
like it's more of a guy thing.
Yeah, again, I just think like we just don't have any other choice because we don't have anything else to fall back on. Because even our buddies are like, dude, figure it out. You know,
Sometimes.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll say this. Like, if a guy buddy needs to talk to me, I would be there to listen as long as you need.
Yeah.
And help you out and counsel you. But I don't think guys are that way.
in
Well,
general,
not that.
we're not. And like I'm the same way. Like I will. There's some guys that I'll tell them. I'll say, hey, look, and I'll just go right to them and say, if you need help, let's talk. Let's talk. You know, because I know what it's like because I'm doing what you do sometimes. So, but in general, like you said, Joe, I don't think we have that big of a support system.
We're not talkers.
We're not.
I agree. Women are definitely more verbal,
Yeah.
but I do both. So when I shut down, but it's so detrimental when I do it because then I'm stirring up my own stuff and I get in my head and then I shut everyone else. I become outwardly angry and inwardly angry. So now I'm just a ticked off person instead of like finding an outlet, whatever that is. And you know, I wish guys sometimes would be a little more like, hey, dude, let's just go talk about this for 10 minutes because you've been in a funk. Like, get out of it. Because it's fine to process. We all have different processes, especially with grief and trauma and depression and anxiety. And I totally get that. Give people space for how they need to process it. But don't have it become detrimental to your own life or to your relationships around you.
True.
Yeah. I agree.
Therapy
100%.
by Sara Joe. I should have been a therapist.
I told you.
Yeah, you
I've
should
been
have.
in it
do
long
it.
enough.
Still do it.
Truly. The best
Side
therapists
hustle.
are ones that have been through some stuff.
I think
Yeah.
all therapists have probably been through it. That's why they
For sure.
jump into it.
You can talk.
It's probably
speak
the
to it.
most emotional occupation out there, right? Maybe.
Yeah.
Most emotional? I don't know. I respond to more logical, to be honest. Like, what are the next steps? But it's
Yeah.
good to have all of it's great. However, you
Somebody
need to process. but there are
Text us so
people
we
that-
can change the mood here.
Oh, sorry.
Well,
No
we only-
offense,
we
no
only have a
offense
couple minutes
whatsoever.
left.
No offense whatsoever, but
No,
we only
it's
have a
good.
couple minutes left. So.
what?
Yeah, dude.
Kidding me?
Time
No,
for
very
it.
Not at
chill.
all.
This show is always a time warp.
Who are betters here? I know Sarah and I do dollar bets a lot.
I bet
You
sometimes.
like betting? You like betting, Joe?
I bet
bet.
$1 on something every once in a while.
All right. Well, Oklahoma officially legalized robot chicken fights.
Robot chicken fights.
Whoa.
It's
Is a robot eating up a
that
chicken?
one? Wait a minute, where's PETA?
yeah, so robot versus a chicken.
Oh, a robot,
wait, a
versus,
robot
a
versus
chicken.
a chicken?
I thought it was
Robot versus
two
a chicken.
chickens that were robots.
No. So starting this month, it's been 15 days. The law allows live roosters to legally fight robots, as long as the birds are unharmed.
PETA's going to be on.
Yeah,
there.
there's no
Exactly.
problems with
Like
any
paint
of
to a
this.
wall.
Not at all.
And so they have different weight classes.
Nice. Okay. I can't wait to see the eggs on the shelves.
Right.
If they're roosters, no.
Right.
If there's chickens, they'll be like, wait, was this one versus a robot?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So how do they determine how they get hurt?
So
'Cause
there's
it's
got to
a-
be at least one featherweight.
Oh, nice. Okay, you've redeemed yourself.
I mean, how do they determine? I guess you said as long as they're not hurt. Isn't that the whole purpose of a fight? Somebody
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 gets
get
hurt.
hurt.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I got to find out a few more things about this. About the newly legalized.
Newly legalized. While you're looking that up, Josh, there is a. So you guys know that we are speaking. Well, I said chicks. We're gonna have a women's soccer
chickens.
A women's soccer league.
Not a soccer league, but we'll have a professional women's
Yes.
soccer team here called the Denver Summit.
Yes, the National Women's Soccer League
National
was brought by
Women's Soccer
Stephanie
League.
Pico and is now housed in Centennial, and they are partnered with Cherry Creek Schools. Yes, I know all about it.
Okay,
Please
so
continue. Sean.
here's an issue now. The owners of the league, of the team, are citing challenges because of the potential stadium site. I think they were going to actually place the site over near Santa Fe.
And that, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Now,
Santa Fe University.
And I want to give a shout out to some of the council people because I'll try and get to the story real quickly. The issue is going on. What's happening is, and I know not all owners do this, but it seems like the ownership, they're having issues with the city council because of how much money Denver is going to have to pay, as well as how much money the owners are going to pay in creating this stadium. And supposedly the council people have not had a full, they haven't clarified how much they're actually going to pay. So, and I have to respect them because what the lady's deal was, hey, I'm representing Denver folks and they're expecting me to make sure I take care of them and not get foot this bill for this some of the costs that you didn't initially tell us was going to be the case. And so apparently they haven't been clear on all that they will pay as well as what the Denver folks are going to pay. So the ownership is looking at maybe moving the location from Santa Fe into some.
This does not make sense to me at all for the simple reason of there's Infinity Park over in Glendale, which is a rugby park, but it's got tons of seating. They could borrow like a local high school that holds 4,000 or 5,000 people and let the crowds come first to see what kind of crowd they get before investing millions of dollars in a new stadium. That seems like a much smarter way to do this. Find the audience before you go spend a big amount of money. Because any one of these places you'll be able to find a place that'll take half the ticket sales.
Well, that's
It's
kind
like
of
building a small place for
Yeah.
robot chicken fighting before knowing what your audience is going to be.
Hey,
Yeah.
so if there's a cock, what's the robot?
Bach. Bach, 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 Bach. That was my worst joke of the day. by
That
far.
was really
I didn't
bad.
get a no joke. Give me a no joke before we sign off, would you please?
No,
All three of you.
Joe.
Thank you very much.
Joe.
No,
Did you have to follow up on your
Okay.
chicken story? Oh, go ahead.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, I wanted to go back to the women's thing.
Yeah.
So they sold out of tickets. And I wanted to see how many people, to your point.
And they were
So it was
season tickets,
12
right?
Yeah, they were season
Yeah,
tickets. It's
season
totally
tickets,
sold out.
yeah.
And that sold out within a week or
Yeah.
two.
I
that's
do
a
remember
good
that.
sign.
I do remember that.
Yeah.
That was 12,000 seat capacity. And that's their temporary spot. So they're already getting the response that they
Okay,
thought.
all right.
And that's why they did the temporary one in Centennial before they decided where they were going to move to in Denver.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
Well, no, just to have the space, but I like your points. Like how many people really are going to come?
I would
But-
even beyond that. I would probably even play it even more safe and still rent or borrow for like 2-3 years and get an established base. And in that time, okay, we've got 12,000 people coming every single week. We know we got the crowd. Let's break ground.
Yeah, it's a more conservative approach for sure. You're always going to have naysayers. I mean, look at the Denver Broncos Stadium. I was in the news again yesterday that it's the water utilities are now going to get all jacked up. So, yeah.
To be fair to the city council and what I liked about, and I like the fact that you're making sure that Denver residents aren't footing the bill for stuff that they didn't expect. But to be fair, and they did say, hey, we're not saying we don't want this. We want this. We love what's going on. We think it's great. It's just that we need to be clear on
Right.
what we're paying, what you're paying, and don't just kind of cram this down our throat. And then at some point in time, Denver folks gonna have to end up paying for stuff that, and owners, I'm not knocking them all, but I'm telling you, they will do that if they can get away and have the city pay for it, and they don't have to pay for it. They'll do
Well, what
it.
are we going to get back in return?
Yeah. And that's
And
the
it
city's
sounds-
thing. They want to make sure that, look, if we're paying for this, we want to make sure we get something in return for this.
We should.
Yeah.
That's
I-
business.
Yeah.
I agree. It's
Yeah.
the transparency that's lacking, which is
Yeah.
also again going on with the Broncos Stadium. Who is going to pay for this? Is it season ticket holders who now have to go pay $20,000 per seat?
Good God.
Is what they are projecting? Is that who's paying for it,
That's
or
gonna cover
is
the
it
cost of a stadium?
for
No.
one seat?
Yeah.
You have to buy
What
the
do you think?
actual seat for 20 grand is what they're proposing. But we don't know if that's going to come because it hasn't been transparent of who's actually going to be footing the bill. Is it the season ticket holders? Is it going to be the city of Denver? Is it like the management team?
Yeah.
The ownership? Are they
Yeah.
taking care of it? So we've seen all these different stadiums being built, like the Packers Stadium, that we watched how that transpired. So, like, we just don't know yet. To your point, it's good to be transparent.
Yeah.
To say, oh, we actually want this in our city because of this, or not.
Yeah.
So I think they're due to be done in 27. That's their projected.
That's the projection.
So,
And
yeah.
the stadium looks like all the architect and what they've drawn up. It looks cool, and the area that they're Santa Fe, I think, is a great area. But I don't blame them. I mean, if they end up getting stuck with the bill, I don't blame them. I don't. Yeah.
For
The
sure. To have a
taxpayers
voice.
always get stuck with
Yeah.
it.
Exactly, and they're
That's what happens.
already
Get
stuck
anything
with
in return.
all. What they say right now is that the ownership is going to pay for the new stadium. Denver taxpayers are going to pay for all the infrastructure.
Oh.
But right now they're already estimating the infrastructure being about $150 million.
Wow.
So,
Yeah. With a stadium that works,
yeah.
which is what I don't really get.
Is it going to be a dome or is it going to be
Yes.
open air?
Yeah, it's going to be.
It's going to be a
dome.
dome so that we can have a Super Bowl
Wholeheartedly,
here.
the whole
Yeah.
premise
And
behind
again,
this is to have a Super Bowl.
I had the
That's
I
chance.
love
Very much.
watching
to,
football in the snow.
I do too.
Right quick though, I had a chance to do like sports filming for like soccer teams and all that, and I remember Sarah, I remember Mayor Pico talking to us about the soccer thing, and the female response for female soccer teams is so massive, it's insane. I remember Mayor Pico was telling us that the reason why they wanted it in Centennial as well was because the response was just overwhelming. Like it was just, and that's just the response. I can imagine the sales of merchandise and everything that goes along with it. There's a ton of little girls out there that don't have any inspiration like that.
Yeah.
So for that to come over here, it's a guaranteed cash cow.
Oh, I agree. To have the National Women's Soccer League to be in
Absolutely.
Colorado is a really
Absolutely.
cool thing. And
Absolutely.
it is inspiring. Of course, you
Super
have
huge.
girls, and that's what boys look up to. You know, you look
Yeah,
at
I
these
Is
remember
soccer the
athletes.
biggest sport for girls?
Yeah, I remember going to the field.
I think
They
it
had
is.
they had even more teams going than men did.
Right.
Like,
They're
I
already
was
bringing
shocked.
in the middle school girls, the high school girls. That's
I
why
was
Cherry
shocked.
Creek
Yeah.
Schools is partnered with them.
Okay.
You know, they're automatically funneling
And
them to that.
I think one of the girls on the U.S. team is from Colorado, isn't it? One of the
I don't know. I
I
honestly
believe
don't
one of the
follow
star
it.
athletes.
The one that paints her hair purple.
Yeah, I think so. She's
One of
from
those, right?
Colorado, if I'm
Yeah.
not mistaken. Like one of the
Yeah.
top U.S.
I think
Girls
that's super
soccer
cool. I mean, that's gonna,
players,
that's
yeah.
gonna be
So-
super cool.
There you
Cool.
go.
Well, to be determined.
To be
Exactly.
yeah, TBD.
So bringing you out. Thank you very much for joining in, and go bet on some cockfighting.
To all the listeners out there, from the bottom of my hearts, thank you very, very much. And as always, our request is simple, but is big. Pick up your phone, pick 2 relatives, 2 friends, text them and say, hey, on Sundays, or really any day, check out www.k4coradio.com for interviews, for this Sunday show that we love doing. We love entertaining everybody.
We do.
And to listen to the music that Josh spends hours and hours and hours listening to for your pleasure. So thank you, everybody, and tell a couple friends.
Yes, definitely do. And on Sundays, every single Sunday, feel free to text in or call in and join in the conversation.
Yeah.
We talk about a plethora
A plethora.
of different things.
A cornucopia.
A cornucopia. Ooh,
Yeah,
I like that.
It
Yeah.
is almost Thanksgiving.
That's
Well
right.
played.
Yeah.
It is.
I'm not going to eat for the next week and a half.
You're not going to eat that
That
much
sounds
on Thanksgiving then.
terrible.
That's not how food works.
That's not how it works. That's not how the
No,
stomach
that'll
works.
shrink your stomach and then
Those
you'll
shrink my
like...
stomach, I won't be able to eat as
Yeah.
much.
Yeah. Like these hot dog eating people contests, they
They're
eat
amazing.
a bunch
Oh, man.
to train before.
Yeah, because I think they have to
how they do that.
expand their
They
stomach.
have to expand their stomach.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
To hold a bunch. So
Yeah.
Let it on the throat.
thank you very much, everybody. Have a good one. And go Broncos.
Go
That's right.
Broncos. Go Broncos.
Go Broncos. Take care. Have
Go
a great
Horsies.
Sunday. And make sure to listen in. Back in Time starts at 5 p.m. today, right after the game. 1940s all the way through today. So take care, everybody. Have a great